podcast. Fantastic. Hi, folks. Welcome to the show. Here, hold on. Let me grab my microphone and shit. Hello. Great. I'm doing laundry at the moment, so I have my Timberwolves stuff on and some anime shit. Don't worry about it. How's it going? Great. I know Ethan has been protesting the Great Wolf Lodge, and that's why I've been wearing the Great Wolf Lodge ears. You can buy these at the gift shop at any Great Wolf Lodge. And during like Halloween, they have special ones that are like orange and shit, and during winter they have white ones, the little blue centers and shit. It's cool. It's cool. So, anyways, welcome to the show. Let's see. I just got done on Puffin's chat. Yeah, it's just this guy I've been watching. His name is Puffin, right? And you know, he's a little like liberalish from what I can tell. You know, a little Jesus-y and a little Colorado-y. Which all these are okay. These are okay. This is just America. These are just regular people. So anyways, I've been stopping by his stream. He keeps recommending me this dragon book. I wish I had like a real life and money to buy it or something, but I don't. So I wish I could help you, but I can't. I don't want to like say that in chat, but I'm poor as fuck. So anyways, this guy comes into the chat. So a bunch of Trumpers are harassing Puffin. That's normal, right? And you know I'm confrontative and I love to fucking eat these people's dicks, as I promised I would do to an Australian if he stopped by my stream. I said, I'll eat your dick for the next 4 hours, motherfucker. So anyways, so trolls like to come in, they like to troll them. I like to sit there. I like to lightly, gently refute the idiots, right? Now, most of the time, I can tell they're a bunch of fucking dirt kicker shit retard fucking foreigners. Oh, I can say retard because I went to special ed class. Okay? You can't tell? You can't tell? Okay. Now, continuing along, so this guy's obviously fucking another retard, right? Just some retarded shit Australian. So he comes in and he's like, what do you mean, Puffin, right, by real Jesus, right? And he had real in his name. Now, I didn't know that. He calls himself like the real Indiana Cones or some shit, like a fake version of Indiana Jones. Now, I didn't look at his name at all. I don't really, you know, notice usernames and shit when I'm like in the catch of the moment with the chat. So this guy said, you know, what do you mean by real this and that? Usually when people say real, it's because they're faking it, right? And Puffin was like, oh, it's pretty ironic that you'd claim that while having real in your name. And then the guy was like, ha ha ha, that's the point of my name. But, so my argument there is that you weren't actually making that joke at all. You weren't saying like, what makes him real. Then you're saying that yourself would be faking something that was real, so your name would have to be Indiana Jones. If your name is not really Indiana Jones, it's not a play on the words and you're not the character. That's not a silly play on things. You're a retarded jerk-off fucking troll. Not smart at all. But, you know, foreign college education. These people think they're very fucking, ooh, mate, me smart mate. I don't even think he was fucking Australian. I think he's one of those fucking weirdo Muslims that just happen to live in Australia and like to shoot up the Jews locally, don't they? So today, we're going to look at some, we're going to address the Trump shit, okay? Just for a few, we'll splash into that, we'll do some news shit. But then right after that, we're going to do a little bit of an Australia expose. Okay, now normally I like to keep these to some kind of topic, some kind of theme, etc. We do have a little bit of a treat at the end of the broadcast today, and in the middle somewhere, I might change my clothes. They're in the washer and dryer right now. So that's about all I got. Now, Puffin had a terrible Australian accent, mate. Now, he had an Australian accent that sounded much like a wallaby running across a highway in middle of noon with most heat on his back, you know. So I'm a little better at it. Thank you. British? All right. It depends on which British you're going for at that point. That's like a sub question because there's like 3 different fucking regional like sounds to their idiocy. So it's 3 different types of sounding like a fucking backwoods retard. So retard. So So this retarded Australian likes to come into people's chats and, harass people and shit. And it's like, okay, this might be blank in the morning for us, but what is it for you? This is prime time for you? And your favorite hobby is going to nobody's, no offense to me or Puffin, nobody's fucking streams and mocking them by saying that they need a tiny violin? Like, what kind of fucking unoriginal shit, damn fucking cock, cunt, fucking retard shit ways to fucking life? Like, you have nothing to you. You have no depth, no depth. So you're a shit troll. You're a dime a dozen. And it's not that you're under my skin. It's that I wish that shit trolls of the next generation had any level of depth to them. So I'm going to make a whole show about you, okay? This is what I do. So they're always like, ooh, I baited you. This is your whole generation's shtick, right? So you're not only going to bait me, but I'm going to do this whole retarded thing, autistic thing, where I then oversaturate in that moment, in that thing, and divert my energies towards that thing entirely. So we are going to take background stabs at Indiana McFucking Cohen brothers or whatever the fuck his name is. We're going to not pay any attention to him whatsoever. We're just going to look up Australian shit. And we're going to acknowledge how Australia was behind the assassination attempt on Trump's life tonight. That's right, folks. I'm drawing that direct line. The entire country of Australia was responsible for the attempt, the whole country, the whole fucking country. Yep. Not one person at all. No, I'm saying like the actual landmass. Yes, I'm saying delusionally that the entire landmass of Australia, ill-gotten lands, by the way, you fucking colonizers. Ooh, we were forced here, mate. We were forced here. No, you weren't. You stayed willingly, bitch. You make that same argument for us and then you shit on us, call us colonizers. Well, applies to you. And at least we're nice to our aborigines. Whereas, well, I don't want to spoil it yet. We're getting into what they do to their local black folk. So we'll get up to that, okay? Aussie, you fuckwit. So, no, you're not talented, you're not funny, you're not smart, you're not anything that my entire existence wasn't already built on the back of. I'm better than you in every single form just because I'm American. Oh, shit. Even if I was a hick, dumb, southern fucking refried bean fucking idiot retard from the South, I'd still be better than any Australian fuckwit criminal island shit bitch like yourself, like you. Okay? That's it. Who are you? I don't know. We're not going to look you up. We're not going to look into you. We're just going to assume you're the archetype because you have nothing beyond your entire generation's SpongeBob, shock, bad troll, ad hominem, bad faith, shit, education. Like, you're all the same. So, in other words, you're not Australian. You're just like some shit kicker fucking India type. Indian. They like to, like, harass the fuck out of Americans and be all pro-Trump and shit and run a bunch of bots. And yeah. It's all fucking typical. Mudahar could tell you all about it. So, anyways, we're going to assume that's actually the case. That it's just some shit kicker fucking retard fucking India guy. Because it most likely was. So, nothing to do with Australia. But I'm going to take this opportunity to spear the fuck out of Australia for the many reasons that I've grown not to like them. Because they don't like us. They make fun of America. Everybody just doesn't like America lately. So, what you going to do? So I'm going to let them know, is what I'm going to do. How much I don't like them. And how much they need to learn their place in the fucking world. So, as bad as we are with our American Patriot missiles, to the point where we waste a bunch and don't even hit the right targets, and to the point where, Ukraine is super efficient with our Patriot missiles, to the point where they saved a bunch throughout the years, and now we're asking them, because we're running out of them, for our own shit back. So cheers. Idiot Putin, idiot Russians, idiot Canadian, India, like, types. This is what we're dealing with lately in America. So if anybody's anti-you, it's because they're a fucking foreigner. It's not because you're Republican or you're Democrat. It's because they're a fucking foreigner. So who said that earlier? Somebody said, it wasn't Drama Alert, it wasn't Eat, it wasn't any of these typicals, but somebody said, if you are anti-Hassan, you should just... It was Nick Diorio. It was Nicholas Diorio. He's still got a fucking mind on his shoulder. I still like a few things he says there once in a while. If you are anti-Hassan Piker, then you should be equally anti-Tectone. Yeah, duh. And you should be equally anti-Asmongold. And you should be equally anti-Dean Withers to a degree as well. These people are... He's becoming more... These people are extremist, and in some cases they're fucking lying, or they're presenting their side of the argument in that same bad faith manner. It's a younger thing to do because it's a disrespectful thing to do. And a lot of you guys don't know what the fuck respect is. So, yeah. Again, cheers. I'm just kind of chugging coffee here. So, we're going to snap into it, break into this shit, and get an actual video going in just a moment. Ooh, that's so good. Okay. Are you ready? I'm not. I'm not at all ready. Okay, hold on. We're gonna do this because attempted blood was not spilled. Actually, they shot a cop. So that's another person who's been wounded because of fucking Trump. Rest in peace to the fireman that was shot behind him when the bullet had missed his ear and took out the fireman behind him. An actual American fucking hero that rescued people out of burning buildings, etc. Dead. Because Trump is a pompous fucking mouthy dick brain. So, there you go. Great. So, somebody attempted his life again. I don't even believe it. Most people don't believe it already. And I'm anti-conspiracy. I just don't believe it. It's different. They didn't attempt on his life. Oh, so I watched Dollemore. I'll take Dollemore's fucking stance immediately. I'm anti-conspiracy. But that doesn't mean that I believe that this was an attempt on Trump. Didn't even get in there. He shot a cop outside. And I'm not going to sit here and give Trump all these fake sympathy points. For what? For what? And like he said, yeah, like people died. It was a fireman behind him. I've been saying that for a long time. I don't like when blue-spiracy comes up in my own blue people. And I quickly snap them down on that one. I say, oh, that's cute, but the guy right behind him got fucking shot with that bullet and died because of it. So I guess it wasn't a fake shot. Even if it didn't hit him or if it grazed his ear or not, or it killed somebody behind him, so it was a real shot for sure. So I'm not going to sit here and listen to it was fake. Like, none of it's really been fake, but has it been targeted towards him? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Who's to say? Well, Australia's to say. We're blaming Australia. So if I blame Australia for the attempted assassinations, well, it's a whole country. And, like, it's silly for me to do that. Now, if I say, like, you know, the Jews were responsible, then things get a little different. Things get a little bit more serious, don't they? Yeah. If I say the Muslims were responsible, then things kind of change, and they don't change at all, actually. The Muslims seem to get away with whatever. It seems if you're a Muslim, you could just gun the fuck out of whatever, and, you know, you'll go to jail or whatever. You'll go to prison for sure. But like, the world won't really give a fuck compared to, on the other end of things, you know, it's kind of strange, isn't it? So, like, you know, the Jews do nothing but breathe, and the whole world screams, death to the Jews. It's pretty weird. The Muslims sit there and, you know, historically gun the fuck out of them, murder a bunch of fucking Jews, and burn a bunch of fucking build, crash their shit into our shit, explode themselves, murder our fucking people regularly, all that shit, worldwide, all these different types of fucking people, just killing, raping, all that shit, just fucking muzzy pride, just Muslims just fucking this world, just fucking raping, killing, stealing, thieving, murdering, pedo, it's all that same shit, and yet, we're not supposed to hate the Muslims at all. Don't hate the Muslims, hate the game, right? Weird. And then we got all this fucking India, the Sunni, the Shiite, we're the religion of peace. We're the religion of peace. Then why you got the most bodies under your fucking religion? Period. Since the Crusades. Yeah, you guys got the most fucking body count. You know that, right? Oh, you're proud of it? Or, like, shit. You know? You are proud of it, because you're supposed to murder the fucking infidels. I'm not stupid. We're not stupid. America's not fucking stupid. We're starting to get a little wiser towards things. Because now we know it's Australia. You know? We know it's Australia. All along. It's been Australia the whole time. Okay? Great. So, I'm going to start the show now. We're going to snap into things. I'm not checking my chat this entire show. If you don't know how I work, I don't pay attention to chat anymore. It doesn't come up on my screen right here. You guys aren't actually a part of my show anymore because you don't deserve it. But that being said, I'll check if that tiny dick stopped in, because I did tell him that I would be spending some time paying attention to him, Mr. Tiny Dick, okay? So we're going to check in on Mr. Tiny Dick. I just did that, and then I just did undo that, and then I just did that, okay? So in that moment, no, I wasn't paying attention to your stupid fucking name. And yeah, I'm kind of gullible. So I had to double read what was said, and then I thought it was very thick irony that you had real in your name, etc. Hassan Piker on the left of...
If he was a real...
What is this? Oh, it's Hassan Piker talking about a shooter. But he's talking
if he was
basketball.
a real...
Oh, okay. Okay, never mind. Okay. Rest in peace, King Cobra. Spit is not. I'm not Australian. I'm not a dirty fucking shit criminal from a garbage, hot as fuck country full of shit reptiles and poopy insects. 528. So you stopped in for 2 seconds and you were too much of a coward to stick the fuck around, or what was that? Okay, figures. Anyway, we'll get back to it then. Oh, I gotta switch the sound in my headphones. Hold on. I put them on, but I didn't change my audio source. Okay. That's pretty fucking loud, right? Okay, good. Let me close my Steam and close my Discord. Unnecessary. Okay, so this is PsyOp Anime. They already made a fucking shots fired video. That was fast, dude.
続報ホワイトハウス記者協会夕食会で混乱が発生し、騒動を受けてシークリットサービスがトランプ氏を会場から退場させました。続報をお伝えします。
会場の外で銃声が確認され、容疑者1名の死亡が確認されました。
Yep.
されました。
One shooter confirmed dead. They're just killing people. They don't care anymore. They don't try to legs, none of that. They just fucking murder people now. So as far as I know, they're just like, so it's a guy with his head in a sack, right? And then the Secret Service like pulls the mask off and they're like, run, right? And the guy's like, and then he just has to run because they're just gonna kill him anyway. And they just have to make it look like he was doing something. So then they kill their corrupt cop friend. They shoot him in the fucking face or whatever. And then they fucking kill the shooter guy, and then GG, right? The shooter guy. Right. So am I saying it's an internal conspiracy? I don't know. There's like 1,000 of them already. So it was Australia, though, I swear. The actual truth is that it was Australia. The entire country. I saw a big chunk of land, a big brick come up out of the water, and it like shot across the world, and then it turned into a bullet. You know, through all the air and shit and the wind, you know, refining it, turned into a bullet, and it finally made it to America, and then it took out the guy that was charging in there. We don't know what the fuck happened, so I can't even wax right now. We don't even know what happened, and quite frankly, I kind of don't give a fuck. Trump's reaction was incredibly minimal. He didn't even say like, somebody attempted my life. He just said some shit about like, I still want to do my speech though. I'm still going to do the speech. The show must go on. The show must go on. I appreciate that attitude about it. But it just shows you how much he doesn't even consider the actual attempt on his life to be something large or considerate anymore. Like, what was the point of it then? Right? What was the point of it then? Either on the shooter's end or on their end of murdering somebody. What's the point of it? What was the point of it? One of these days, they're going to be pulling that sack off my fucking head while they tell me to run. So I better watch the fuck out, huh? Australian. No, I'm kidding. Here we go. So the discussion was about Jesus. Now, my actual opinions on religions are varying. So this man was saying back, like, oh, you can't know the real Jesus because there's, like, that many fucking religions out there. But he himself was religious, so... At a point, they did say, like, amen in the chat and shit, but, like, there's, like, a yes and no to if I am myself religious, but, at a point, I'm, like, kind of agnostic, and I realize that everybody has their own, like, handmade, tailored version of God or some kind of Messiah thing, the third person that they talk to in their brain. Whatever you want to define that spirituality as, that's on you. I don't really give a fuck. So... cool, good for you. Now, what I wanted to say back to him in the moment, I didn't want to be religiously disrespectful in Puffin's chat, so I decided to keep it more vitriolic, more on the beat. So yeah, I was saying artard and shit like that. I was being offensive, just in a more simple form. I didn't want to say, what God do you believe in? If you're even able to tell the truth, you fucking coward of a non-man. No, because you're Muslim. You're a dirty, shit-faced fucking Muslim, garbage, mudblood motherfucker. So, are you going to tell the truth? No. Are you going to actually have a genuine conversation with somebody? No. So, you're just useless. That's where I knew what you were. You're not some Aussie. You're not this and that. You're just a dirty, fucking, useless, goddamn waste of fucking time to anybody around you, because that's what you want to be. That's it. Your religion tells you to act a certain way towards people that aren't you, and damned if you don't do that. And you know why I got under his skin? Because I said, he's probably just a dirty fucking Muslim. And then after that, this guy fucking honed right in on me. So, you're not an Australian, you're a dirty fucking Muslim. And for some reason, you guys love to pretend you're Australians. What is that? Like, what is this, like, white passing, but not this white, right? They're trying to be like white passing of a different white. They're trying to be like Russian white or like Australian white. And it's like, why do you want to be white passing? First of all, just because you're such a light, okay, so here's the thing. The Moors. If you don't understand the Eastern view on like the caste system and lighter skin brown versus darker skin brown as it is over there, then you don't understand shit. Now over here, America, like Southern actual black people, they might say that somebody, lighter skinned is diluted, or half of them. They might belittle them. Over there, though, it's seen as a betterment because they're lighter, they're whiter. And white is holy and good compared to the dark skins, which are blah, blah, blah in their opinion. Right. Over there, in the Moors, in the caste system. It's a thing. You can look at Moors, M-M-O-R-S. If you guys are too stupid to actually talk about world, anything, so be it. But I understand it. And you want to say, racist, back to that? Well, cool. That just shows how fucking additionally ignorant as shit you are. You're dumb. So, I guess I'm allowed to be racist as much as you're allowed to be fucking retarded and stupid and dumb and wrong and whatever other, thing, adjective, dick you want to put in your fucking mouth. Whatever the fuck else applies, buddy. Okay. So this is a psychedelic maggot engine. Okay. Jesus died on a Monday in Canada. Acoustic.
Okay. times have I died? It's 10 or 15,000 lives.
I don't want to shit on them because they're real. Whew. That's all I can do. I'm sorry. Oh, there's some... Oh, they're Texas. So I don't care. Shit on them. Okay, I hate Texas. I think Texas is garbage. They're just hobos from Texas. Let me guess. Austin? You guys ever been to Kill Tony? Oh, man. Just... No and no. The Austin bums are kind of violent. They'd take all their guitars and smash them and fucking trade them for drugs and shit. So, nope. You traded in your guitars and got arpeggiators and da-da-da. That's LCD sound system at that point. So I'd rather listen to anything beyond this. I don't know why the algorithm suggested this. I hate Texas. I'm just going to say that. And we're just going to be done. Okay. So this is Moist Critical from like 10 fucking years ago. Yes. This is Toho.
What's up, everybody? It's Critical.
What's up, everybody? It's Critical.
10. Let's do this shit. Oh, I'm playing Lunatic difficulty. Ain't no time for shitting.
What?
What is this? Oh, this is a conundrum.
Do you want to be
but I'll choose her.
Rini or the original bitch?
I
or
can't
whatever?
read Alien, but I'll choose the top one. Now, I know the controls, so asses will be spanked. Let's do it. Here we go. A fucking flawless start. That is incredible. Oh, they're trying to
The
get me
Windows
flank.
version? You're not playing
I'm
the
just dancing
original?
with them. I'm just
You're not playing
dancing
the
with them, taking them to the
original
ballroom
on
for the
a
waltz.
PC 9800? You're not a real
Welcome to
fan.
the Space Jam. I got Little Red Riding Hood
Get the
firing
fucking-
on all cylinders, wheeling and dealing.
Yeah, get the points, bro.
Oh, this is remarkable. Oh shit.
Get the shit,
Oh
dude.
fuck. They've got me
You
between a rock and a
are
hard place.
really small.
Ah shit. Do not panic. We still have a powerful ally on our side.
So as long as you know where you are,
fuck, dodge.
there
We
you
gotta dodge
go.
it. Dodge. Yes.
There you go.
Shit.
You should do
Went
fine.
Headstrong right into that laser beam. I'm using the bombs now. There's no holds barred. What the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck? Yep,
Just before a fart.
you got it, buddy.
Dodging. Fuck.
He's getting
Shit.
it. He felt his character there.
Vengeance will be swift
Okay.
and severe. Fuck, I'm out of bombs. Resorting to evasive abilities.
Okay, let's see if he
Cannot
does better on
scratch
this
that
one.
which wears a
You gotta
medieval
tap
suit
that
of
shit
armor.
later, dude. You are really
These
jumping.
dodges.
Yes.
Fuck.
Oh, it's so close. Around
They're
up.
squirting diarrhea at me. Oh, I dodged it. Oh, shit.
Come on.
Alright, here we go. This
Come on,
is
Critical.
fuck.
Oh, man.
Alright, now I got it now. I got it now.
I got it now. Fuck.
Not even the mightiest of caterpillars could stand up to a rhinoceros. And you are not the rhinoceros in this scenario. Yes! Oh, what the fuck? It's
You
stopping
eventually
me from
got her.
shooting. Let me shoot. Oh, there we go. Must have been a cutscene before a boss battle. I'm not afraid of this boss, though. I got bombs on my side. You can't handle this shit. Call 1-800 can't handle this shit. Fuck, I'm out of bombs. And she's tossing balloons at me.
Dude.
Just dodge everything. It's not an issue.
Hiya!
Son
Nope.
of a bitch.
It was right there. Your body. So your entire body is like that fucking big, right? Your actual center is like right there. So like you're just a tiny little rectangle that is not your head. So it's just your core body. That's it. So if you guys end up playing any Toho games, I doubt you will. That's always been the how you dodge. It's not your whole big fucking hitbox. It's this tiny little box inside a box. So there you go. That's the pro tip. Okay. That makes them playable. So now we're getting into the Australia portion of this. Could you tell it was all business until I got here? So you guys like to murder koalas. Okay, you don't like to. You just do. Assholes. Fuck Gina Reinhardt. Fuck Rupert Murdoch. And fuck you.
Of them are heavily sedated due to the pain from their burns, and most of them have at least one or all of their feet and hands wrapped in bandages. These are the prized koalas of Kangaroo Island, the only disease-free population in the world. But the local wildlife park has been transformed into a veterinary hospital. providing emergency care to an unprecedented number of the wounded animals. Owner Sam Mitchell says this week's bushfires have had a devastating effect.
Nobody likes you, Australia. Nobody likes you.
Would have been well into over half of the koalas before.
You burnt up your 80s good faith of a Paul Hogan film carrying anything you ever were. Nobody likes you anymore.
Or last night. I'm not sure exactly how large the scale is now, but could be 2/3, could be more. There's no real number yet, but I know we're getting a lot of rescues in, but again, to every animal that we find alive out there, we're seeing 100 to 100 dead.
For the first time, Australia...
Not 100 or 200. So, that's what you do. You flick your cigarettes into the bush, and you murder your fucking animals, you burn them up. You're garbage people. You're fucking trash, okay? You're shit. Let's keep going. So you're shit to your animals.
There's growing out...
You're shit to your animals. This is additional. This isn't even anything to do with that. This is a different issue and more recent. That was 6 years ago. This is 2.
Rage this morning over claims hundreds of koalas are being killed unnecessarily as logging continues.
Now you're just murdering them because you're logging their fucking trees. You people are garbage. You people are shit. You're garbage.
On
Okay?
Kangaroo
Nobody likes you.
Island near
We
Adelaide,
shouldn't like you.
Disturbing pictures
You're a bunch of
obtained
animal
by 7
murderers.
News show
You're fucking
kilometres
garbage.
of
Look
blue
at you.
gum forest
Look.
being cut down with
I don't even want to watch this. You're actively like murdering a fucking koala in front of our eyes right now.
koalas still hanging in the trees.
Sick.
The company
Sick.
insisting it's providing the highest possible protection to the native animals. Campaigners are
Nope.
calling for logging to stop before a national
Sick. You people are sick trash. Garbage. We hate you. You're criminals. You're criminals.
1800s, British ships arrived on the shores of Tasmania, marking the first contact between European settlers. By the 1820s, British settlers began to forcibly seize Aboriginal lands for
You're garbage.
farming and settlements.
Nobody likes you.
The indigenous people, who relied on the land for survival, resisted fiercely. In response, the British launched brutal massacres.
Yes, the British, a.k.a. the Australians that were planted there. You guys fucking raped, murdered, and fucking genocided the shit out of the people who lived on that fucking island. And now you're killing the koalas. What the fuck is wrong with you? You white folk are the worst to try and be. This is where I get irked. To want to be white, you should want to be American white. Because we're like good and nice. Just because we got this Trump fucking retard running things, the Blankophile, the fucking man who's a 1,000 attempts yet to be, you shouldn't want to be us. You shouldn't want to be that. You shouldn't want to be Ruski fucking garbage, fucking St. Petersburg pedos. You shouldn't want to be any of these fucking, Brit pedos. You shouldn't want to be the blue blood fucking retards. You shouldn't want to be that. You should want to be the cool fucking white rebels that got away from the blue blood fucking inbred fucking retards. But no, you're an inbred fucking retard and you don't know what the fuck you want. So good for you for thinking that lighter skin or something is passing is the tip for you. Fucking, you people are garbage. That's all. You're fucking trash. So you could sit here and want to be other cultures and want to be this and that. But the more we grow to be worldwide, the more we're going to understand about each other. And the more we're going to see that, certain religions, certain people from certain areas, etc., are just shit. They're just shit. Even to this day. And all throughout. They've just been shit. And a lot of them are on that side of the world. See, there's this world map thing, right? And we're over here. And y'all are over there with all the sand and mud. That's where you live in. All the sand and mud. That's all you got. And the tundra. That's it. Right. And oil. That's it. Cool. And you murder each other, you kill each other, you rape each other, you pedo each other, you fuck your brothers, you fuck your sisters. You don't even know what the fuck life is over there. You're a bunch of fucking criminals when you were dropped off. You're a bunch of fucking criminals to this day. You'll always be a fucking bunch of fucking criminals. That's it. So good for you. You genocided the Aborigines. You genocided the fucking koalas. You genocide the fucking kangaroos. There's nothing you don't murder, kill, shit on. I guess you are the pinnacle of shit white. Maybe I should want to be Australian. I don't know. Is criminality the peak in this world? Like, what are we going towards? I guess it's cool to be a fucking shit, murderous, romping, fucking demon, garbage fucking person. I don't know. It seems to be winning. You know? It seems to be winning.
Most people today are aware that the first European settlers of Australia were British criminals.
Because
There you go.
iocane comes from Australia, as everyone knows. And Australia is entirely peopled with criminals.
But have you ever wondered why the Crown decided to send hundreds of thousands of them to Australia?
It's entirely just people or criminals. People with criminals, did he say? Is that like terrible? Is entirely peopled?
But have you ever wondered why the Crown decided to send hundreds of thousands of them to Australia? Well, Britain had been sending its convicts into exile since the early 1610s.
Sure. So anyways, you guys are all like, oh, they shoved us there. That's because you're fucking criminals. So if your parents weren't like abhorrent trash. So that's what you descended from, is garbage. The shittiest of the shit. You didn't fight any good wars. You didn't this and that. You just genocided people. So you're the descendants of a bunch of people that genocided a bunch of people. That's what you are. Okay? America, we kind of are that melting pot of cultures that got away from that. So you might be resentful of that. You might be mad at the fact that, like, the people that you were trying to genocide had a place to go to, and it was America. Sorry about that. And you're kind of mad about that. So the Muslims don't like that America gets along with the Jews because it wants to eradicate all the fucking Jews. The Jews weren't supposed to get their own chunk of land in the Muslims' opinions. They weren't supposed to flourish. They weren't supposed to grow out of the net that the Muslims had them locked in for their existence. You do know that if a Jew did a thing, a crime, if a Jew tried to get away, this and that, then the Muslims who owned them would just like slaughter their entire fucking community. So basically they kind of had to keep each other under wraps and shit and just kind of live that way, just subjectified until they got their own fucking country, etc. That's a brief way of putting it, but that's the level of shit that a bunch of Middle Eastern garbage fucking people wanted to put onto others. So they did. And when we gave them a place to run away to, they didn't like that because they were trying to kill them. It's pretty ABC. So a lot of places don't like Western culture because Western culture stands for freedom, or a place where these people can run to and have protection, where freaks can be a little bit more equal, just a tiny bit more. And this is where they don't like Israel, because Israel is the only place in the Middle East that has Western values. What? Yeah, that's right. It's one of the only countries over there that has women serving on the politics and shit like that. It has women in politics, etc. Like, they're a little bit more libtard with their approach on everything. So good for them. Good, great, fantastic. But a lot of places don't like that, because, like, you know, okay, take Muslims, right? They own 3 or 4 women, each one of them. They think women even down to the age of 9 or 11 are sexual objects because they're, you know, a bunch of pedophiles and disgusting garbage that followed Muhammad, who says that that was okay. So you ask any Muslim to reject the hadiths, they won't. It's the parts that say, like, you can f the kids. It's the parts that say everybody else is an infidel. It's all the parts they like. Why would they fucking say no to that? Shit. The only reason why they're in that religion is to be an asshole and act like they're not. It's just like every other religion. So if that guy actually wanted to know my opinions about religions, he'd eventually get to some kind of truth of, I don't like any of them. There is no real one God. The biggest thing you can do to any individual person is say, what God? Which one? Which God? Okay, sure. Oh, you mean this isn't God? Then you could argue like the Holy Trinity. You could argue fucking... Sometimes I've even said Allah's more real than Christian God. Because, like, Christian God, there's no reality there. Jesus was never even actually proven to exist. The Shroud of Turin had female DNA, and she had leprosy. So in actuality, they just kind of shoved a bitch behind a rock to die. There wasn't any rebirth coming from that hole. Sorry, guys. That's a cute little fairy tale we came up with. Just like everything else in that book. But you know what actually did happen? There's a lot of shit in Quran, because the Quran happened 500 years after Christianity. So for one thing, that Jesus is not the same Jesus they say Jesus was a prophet for Muhammad. Fuck no. Fuck no. Are you kidding me? Jesus was never walking behind that goddamn dirty fucking pedophile. Shut the fuck up. Your entire religion is corrupted. Your entire view is corrupted. Is corruption. Your entire thing is corruption. That's what you are. That's what your entire religion was based around. That's why it's more real. Because it was created as that hate pendulum for the goodness that this false of Christianity stood for. All the Aesop's fables that led you to be nice to each other and not fuck your opponent's daughters and shit. Well, the 10 Commandments, I guess, if you make your own religion, you don't have to obey the 10 Commandments, do you? You could just say, well, this disgusting Muhammad the pedophile said I could just do whatever the fuck I want to whoever the fuck I want and as many of them as I want to. So I guess I'm going with that one. So you are shit if you are that religion. If you grow up into that religion and you're still in it, after you come to those realizations, you're shit. Sorry. I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm Christian because of the whole Rachel thing and all this other shit. Like, we're not doing that, dude. We're not doing that, okay? She was 12. So the Muslims like to say, what about Rachel? She was 12. And it's like, no, your Aisha was fucking 9 to 10 years old, 11 or some shit. When Aisha was 18 years old, finally legal, is the exact year that Muhammad died. He died when she turned 18. When she was finally legal, his soul left his body. I can no longer fuck a child. Oh no. Oh, I'm going to die now. Oh, his soul left his body when he could no longer commit pedophilia. What a religion. What a religion. So that's you people. Okay, and a lot lately of you people have been going to Australia. I don't know why. You're going to Australia. Why? Why is there a bunch of fucking dirty ass why is there a bunch of Muslims in Australia? Let me ask my ChatGPT. Let me ask Gemini, rather. What's with the recent influx of a bunch of dirty fucking Muslims into Australia over the last, 15 years or so? Question mark. What's with that? Question mark. They sure are a bunch of murderous, militant pieces of shit, aren't they? Question mark. Anyways, I cannot fulfill this request. Oh, come on. Okay. Let me ask Grok if he can be a little bit more of a man here. Now, I don't ask Grok questions about Muslims because he was built by them, and he defends them tooth and nail. So he's the most disgusting when it comes to these types of interactions. Usually Gemini, if I ask it in a more friendly way, will actually be honest with me. Analyze this document and then give me an answer to my question where Gemini couldn't. Nope, you didn't. Gem and I. Okay. Now Grok's going to say, that's not very nice. You shouldn't make fun of what we did. Oh, it's already saying it. It's already saying it. Here's a direct blah, blah, blah. It said, what you said could be considered some light layer of, hate speech. But, great. Muslim population growth in Australia over the last blank years. Thank you for actually doing the study that I asked for. So in 1981, there was roughly 70,000 Muslims in the entirety of Australia. Current day, there is 813 fucking thousand. It is roughly 25.4 million fucking Muslims compared to 70,000 40 years ago. So it didn't only triple, it didn't only quadruple. So from 1981 to 2021, comma, how many times did this multiply? Question mark. What's the math there? Question mark. 10 times. 10 fucking 11-fold, it says. 11 fucking times as many goddamn Muslims in Australia over the last 15 fucking 20 and 30 years. Okay? In 1881. That's a lot longer than that, actually. That's like... that's like almost 50 years. So there you go. But why Australia is the main question. That's the overarching question. Why not America over time, right? America, Muslim population, 1981 to 2023. Get me similar statistics, please. Let's find out real quick, just for a fair comparison. I like to make sure we're not doing shit math, or see if that, like, the worldwide amount increased, right? No, it's fluctuated throughout the years. 2.3 million as of 2007 is when this starts. Oh no, okay, 1980, 1981-ish. Roughly 1 to 2 million. A commonly cited mid-range is around 1.2 to 1.5 million. Okay, so there's roughly 1.5 million Muslims total in the entirety of the 80s in America. Okay, it's okay. I'm okay with that. You know, they were assimilating. They weren't walking on rugs. They weren't spreading their creep before they approached areas. You know, they were just kind of. It's a Zerg reference. I whatever. I let you guys know that the other day. So 1.5 million. Okay, by 2007 there was 2.3 million. It's pretty slow growth. What, times 2? That's only a times 2 growth. See? See that? It's only a times 2 growth. See that? It's like not abhorrent. It's not like a shit growth rate over the last 30 years in that case. It didn't explode 11 times fucking fold. And it's not a bunch of radical psychos either. So, Australia got all the radical psychotic ones that do all the crimes and mass shootings at the beaches and shit. So, okay. So, if Australia is more welcoming of the radical forms of Muslim, then you can see why they go there. Duh. Okay, because it's to escape religious persecution. Oh, okay. Shit. That's why America left Europe. So, good job. Because we didn't want to be stuck on the King's Christ nipple, friend. So, anyways, 2007, 1.3. Okay. 2011, 2.7. Okay. 2015, 3.3 million. And so by 2020, we have 4.4 million. Okay? So from 1981, we have 1.5 all the way up to 4.4. So it's not 11-fold. It's only like 3, which makes sense. This is like the slow, steady growth and acceptance rate and all that other shit of, you know, people. And as far as like American Muslims, I'm perfectly okay with anybody who wants to assimilate to American culture, because American culture stands for respecting thy neighbor. Stuff like that, you know, not having sex with your neighbor's wife. You know, it stands for the 10 Commandments. When they recently said we're going to spread the 10 Commandments in school, I said, hey, cool, fuck it, why not? I'm definitely a Democrat and we shouldn't do that, but like, I understand where America was still formed off of the core principled values of some type of goodness in religion, you know? Some of the forefathers might have said fuck religion, but they still stood by the Bible and its goodness and what it stood for as core principle values. Don't kill your neighbor. Don't fuck your neighbor's wife. You know, don't covet, don't steal, don't this and that, okay? There was still a good set of rules at a basic level. There's still a good way to like respect other people. There's still a lot in the Bible that's friendly and positive. And that's why Muslims exist. Because they had to make some kind of shit garbage version of everything because they were jealous. So they said, oh, you have heaven? Well, we have 9 levels of hell, okay? And if you're not good enough, you'll never see our heaven. And in our heaven, you get to fuck 72 virgins all the time. You'll be coated in blood for the rest of your existence. Gross. Anyways, you'll just be diving into blood every night of your life. Every night, their vaginas sew up and they become virgins again just for you, you sick Muslim pedo fuck. Anyways, great. So 2025... Muslims are roughly 1% of U.S. adults. So you're about the same as the transsexual population in the USA. That's great. Other sources project around maybe 5 million by the mid-2020s. Growth has continued at a slower percentage in earlier decades as the base population has grown larger. Duh! It's basic, slow, normal, steady rate. So why, again, have they just been flocking en masse, big fucking numbers to Australia. Why? So why would they choose to go to Australia over America? Question mark. Aren't we Americans infamously known to be kind towards other religions and accepting of multiculturalism and shit like that? Question mark. Don't we offer them enough years of free taxes when they come over here? Question mark. Because a lot of us don't like that. Anyway. So yeah. Why? Why? Oh. At what rate modern day does Australia have more Muslims per capita than the USA? Question mark. Great. So anyways, I'm having fun, guys. Leave me alone. I'm doing a show here. Yeah, we're still doing a show here. We're just keeping the background visual fresh for the poignancy. We're using this for pictures. Makes sense as to what we're talking about. Okay, this is context. You guys are too uneducated to understand anything, let alone context. You don't understand sarcasm. You're so fucking dumb and backwoods. You don't even understand fucking sarcasm. You're stupid. Your entire generations, all your culture, all of you are really dumb. You don't even understand sarcasm, is how stupid you are. Okay? That's how dumb you are. I might be gullible. I might read shit, quick and giggle to myself in a fun, happy mood. I didn't notice you were going to be a fucking retarded prick, friend. I would have given you a more, a bladed edge the first time I even acknowledged you. Wouldn't even have gotten that far. So, okay. Let's see. Both countries attract them. It's a good way to put it. Overall. But larger absolute numbers historically in the U.S. We've resettled far more refugees since the 1980s, including many more Muslim-majority countries like Afghanistan, Iraq, Somalia, personally, here, bunch of them, Syria, and others. Muslim population growth here has been steady, driven by immigration and higher fertility. Y'all be fucking and making all your kids all Muhammad, down the line. You're all fucking Muhammads. Why do them call so many of their kids all Muhammad? Why is every single one of them named Muhammad and Ahmed? Question mark. Oh, for the purposes of tax fraud and shit. Oh, okay, it makes sense. So anyways, Australia has a significantly higher per capita Muslims than America at a 3 times fucking rate. You guys are chock full of those motherfuckers. So that's where they come from. That's where that opinion comes from. That's where we're hearing this. I'm Australian. No, you're not. Damn dirty fucking Muslim trying to fucking shit on America from Australia. That doesn't make you an Australian. Just like you're not American when you come over here. You don't want to assimilate wherever you go. You make these little rat neighborhoods. You make these little rat neighborhoods, and then you take over entire apartment buildings, and nobody can do anything about it, and you guys act like little fucking gangsters and shit. Nobody likes you. Nobody likes you, Australia. Nobody likes you, Muslims. Your entire religion needs to be put a muzzle on worldwide, and you need to actually act peaceful. For once in your existence, in history, your religion needs to act peaceful before we take your religion from you. Before we bomb your fucking Holy Land into the fucking sea via nuke, you need to fuck off with your stupid fucking judgment upon everyone else who isn't in your little clique. We're not infidels. You are. And we're gonna blow the fuck out of you one day. Okay? Okay. Great. So, anyway. Let's see. You don't even get treated well over there. Wow. We give you temporary benefits. They don't. You're idiots. You're stupid for even going over there. You're stupid for even attempting to go to Australia. You're stupid. You do it because Australia lets you get away with your religious fucking shit parts. So America doesn't let you do Sharia law. Australia lets you practice a little bit of Sharia law, don't they? Here. So Australia is more likely to let a Muslim practice Sharia law than America is, correct? Question mark. That's not necessarily correct either. Australia nor the US recognizes, incorporates, or allows Sharia law. Both countries maintain secular legal systems. Australia, Sharia law has no formal recognition. Okay? US has no recognition at all. Not even formal. None of that. You have no recognition here. We don't acknowledge your shit. You practice it here at all. You go to, I don't know, home. You get kicked the fuck out. You go home. You go back. America law for America courts, etc. So now I'm not saying... No, I'm not necessarily saying actual, like, law above law. I'm saying, like, standard practices within families and such. You know, like marrying 9-year-old girls and shit. So it's basically at what rate here? Oh, are you going to get it to it? Are you going to get to it before I even ask because I mentioned that? Aisha was betrothed at the age of 6, and he fucked her at the age of 9. That's when they consummated. My bad. I thought it was a little older than that. My bad. So anyways, you guys think you can fuck 6 to 9-year-olds? That's your entire religion. Because your guy said so. And then you think you can marry a bunch of fucking underage girls and shit because your guy said so. He said you could have a bunch of wives. They can all be underage. Yeah, you're disgusting people. Absolutely fucking foul. Disgusting fucking people. Not all Muslims follow this. Sure. But it persists. And that's kind of my point. So reject the hadiths. No. A majority of Muslims will not reject the hadiths. That's because they view us as infidels, and they're comfortable with that, comma. That's because they want to marry underage girls. Period. I'm putting that nicely. So yeah, you guys are fucking gross. Nobody likes you. Nobody likes you. Nobody likes you. Learn your place in the world before we outwardly hunt you the fuck down and handle your ass. We're going to put a muzzle on your entire fucking religion, okay? Okay. We've had enough of you. We've had enough of you in our chat rooms. We've had enough of you pretending like you're American. We've had enough of you making bullshit AI accounts, pretending to be blonde women and stealing our money and shit. We've had enough of you, overall. We don't like you. You're a bunch of scammers. You're a bunch of liars. You're a bunch of garbage. Whether you're Australian, criminal, or Muslim, criminal, it doesn't really matter. You're just kind of a shit criminal overall. So go ahead. Go in people's shit. Talk shit. Act like Puffin was trying to beg for money when he's just talking about Cash App. He wanted to do the trade for $5 thing. I would have did it with him, but I just don't have Cash App right now. So, oops. I don't have that card at the moment. Hadith rejection is non-existent. That's what I'm saying. It's rare among practicing Muslims. Correct. They won't reject the hadiths. The hadith on Aisha's age 6 to 9 appears in multiple chains, allows for centuries. This was accepted with no major controversy and is a part of Islamic scholarship. Wow. It's a part of like your culture. It's a part of your culture to marry underage girls. It's amazing. Modern revisionist claims Aisha was 16 to 19. That's what I heard too. I've heard she was like 10 to 14 or something. It's like, no, you guys are just coping. It clearly says in the fucking Quran what the exact fucking scenario was, down to the fucking T. So, what? Why are you lying to Americans? Because that's what you do. Because it's in the hadiths. So, okay, but they're also told to lie to Western culture and lie to anyone who's not inside of their religion. So, saying that she was 16 to 19 is just obviously a fucking lie, period. Let's not do the lies of that religion and culture anymore, you could blather on all night with that shit, period. Let's just stick to the actual facts of how these disgusting pieces of shit act. Okay, great. No offense to the good ones. Every religion has, like, 30% the good ones in it. I'm not talking about you. You think you're one of those? You know you're one of those. I don't need to tell you. You know you're a good person when you're not a judgmental piece of shit. You know when you're a good person. I know I'm kind of a borderline bad person, but it is what it is. Because I judge others. But at least I admit it. I don't do it because it's some god. I do it because it's apt. Just like calling you a fucking retard was apt. You're not smart. You're not educated. Just because mommy pats you on the head every day and says, "Oh, you're such a smart boy, such a smart boy." That doesn't mean you are, idiot. So, oh, my name is a joke. You see, it has the real in it, but then my name is like something that's not even the character. So it's actually a smart, funny, jokey. Ha 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 ha. No. It just means you're not referencing anything. It means you're a dumb shit fucking retard who just discovered Indiana Jones like a year ago because you're a shit garbage fucking Muslim from the Middle East or fucking Australia or some shit. Nobody cares about you. You're a fucking next gen fucking idiot. Nobody cares. That's the point. So you just discovered who Indiana Jones was? Wow. Fuck. That's where at a point I'm like, who am I even arguing with? Then I'm just arguing with like some 18-year-old who thinks he's okay to hunt down his next 6-year-old. Like who am I arguing with here? Why bother? Why bother? Right? He said it. He said, "Why bother?" Yeah, why bother? He didn't say that, but like, you play a little mini violin. That's cute. Let's see. Views on non-Muslims. So this is very specific wording. I would like to educate you guys on this. So there is Dar al-Islam. Okay, Dar al. It's like the perfect Islam. So they believe in a world where nothing but them exist. That's what they want. So their form of Zionist is a specific heaven on earth that includes murdering, literally killing everything that's not in their religion. They believe here is that chosen, that heaven, that earth, that life is that. And when you kill yourself to further that goal, here, they give you a special little hotel up there until you can come back down and chill here. Right? You guys get that, right? No. I understand their shit religion. So they think they're just up there temporarily. They think when I kill myself, when I get my virgins, I'm going to go back down to the Holy Land once it's clean, and once my people take over and dominate, once we marry all the 9-year-olds of the world. That's what they think. That's their belief. Okay? So when they're here, they're not thinking, I'm trying to be good. They're thinking, who do I kill so I can be good later? It's like, I'll do shit things now and then excuse my behavior in the afterlife. That's how these people work. That's how they think. That's how their religion exists. And if you don't kill yourself or whatever, you get to go to the 9 levels of hell. If you don't, have sex with your mom on the right day, then you got to go to the 3rd level of Jahannam for 3 years of your life because you licked her pussy 3 times in the wrong 3rd direction. It's always some fucking like numerology psycho shit too. It's always a bunch of fucking stupid shit that has nothing to do with reasonable, real world shit. It's the most delusional, fucked up fucking shit religion you could imagine. They saw our book and they said, "Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Wanna bet?" And then they made the dumbest version of heaven and the dumbest version of fucking hell and the dumbest fucking storyline you could even imagine. And one that includes justifying marrying and fucking a 6 to 9-year-old. So, congratulations, Muslims. You guys are... Your lion in the Colosseum is Muhammad chasing around a 6-year-old in a pit of sand. Okay? I'd rather be in that religion, quite frankly. I'd rather be in the lion religion than the lion religion. You know what I mean? Okay. Cool. This is why I was kicked off Kick, by the way. I don't like your fucking religion. The people of that, the mods of that, them. Unfortunately. The mods of YouTube, them. The CEO of YouTube, them. Them are taking over a lot of our shit. We should all be worried, Americans, real Christians, real motherfuckers in this world. Real. We should be worried because the fake is coming for us. They're coming for us. Okay. Are we having fun yet? The kafir, the kafir. So when you see them wearing the kafir, okay, manifest as separation or supremacism. Okay, so the kafir itself is a symbol of fuck your Western culture, etc. So a lot of my libtard fucking friends like to put that on and say, ha ha ha, look at me, I respect your religion. Don't. You're begging for your own death. You're a white male, you'll be killed after they take over shit. You're one of the friends, you'll be killed last, but you'll be killed. You might not be killed by the one that liked you, but his friends are going to kill you. So it doesn't matter if that one guy that you befriended won't kill you. It doesn't matter if AB won't kill you. The 10 people around AB are going to kill you. You get it? Tim, you know? not to point out that, but like he says, this guy's got different fucking views than I do. There's a peaceful type and there's a warring, hateful fuckhead type. And a lot are the warring, fuckhead, hateful type. They just won't admit it. It's part of their thing. They don't admit it. So, GG. Every religion has their good people and their bad. This one has the worst bads. That's my argument. Okay, great. Not every Muslim wakes up thinking infidels are subhuman. Okay, I get that. Okay. But the doctrinal framework makes full assimilation seriously. You don't. They do. The orthodoxy, the core of the religion, their principled values includes you being an infidel because you're not in their religion. It's a takeover. It's a murder or takeover. They've killed more than the Crusades ever did. And they'll keep doing it forever. Because that's the goal of their entire fucking religion. I could just keep pounding this drum. I've done this a lot, so it's whatever. Global data shows child marriage remains the most prevalent in Muslim majority regions. Not even there. It's also there. So, how frequently are children married away to Muslims, even in Australia? Question mark. What Australian provinces, or whatever they call them, allow for religious exemption marriage to children, or through dowryism? Now, you guys don't like it when I look into these stats because you know that you've fought hard with your money and your lawyers and your oil money and all this other shit to make sure that the places that you camp at have laws for you so you can have those religious exemptions. You've taken advantage of the laws there, ignorant Western law, and you've said, oh, you guys respect religion? Let me take full advantage of that fucking notion all I can, to the point where now I get to practice my weird Sharia shit under you. Because you've allowed it through your dumb shit white people law system. Okay, great. Cool. Great. 91 reports of forced marriage in the last year. Great. You guys are fucking... 118 reports, a nearly 30% increase from 2024 to 2025. So annually, in Australia, Muslims are marrying children at least 100 per year. And it's going up. There you go. And it's called forced marriage over there. And it's considered modern slavery. But it still happens. So, it's still happening, though. Actually, Australia might be more strict than America on this. That's amazing. Around 51% forced marriage cases in earlier years involved all victims under 18. Many 9 to 11, or 11 to 15, or 14 to 17. That's strange. So you tend to avoid 13 and 12 and 13-year-olds? What? That's weird. Okay. So anyways, the age range of 9 to 17. So it's like I said, as soon as she turned 18, he was like, oh, I can no longer be a ped. Oh. That's your God. That's your God, dude. The pedophile who died when he could no longer be a pedophile. That's your guy. Okay? Oh, my power! Okay, let's see here. In New South Wales, NSW, I know what that is. In New South Wales alone, 117 reports of underage forced marriages since 2018-2019, with only a handful of convictions nationwide in that period. There you go. So they report it, they're doing it, but does anything actually happen to punish them? No. It still goes through. They're still married to those fucking kids. So, okay. Shit, dude. Underreporting is acknowledged. Many cases involve private religious ceremonies in backyards, homes, or mosques that are not legally registered, but create social and religious bindings that they then go on to defend communally in their little fucking societies when they live in their apartments, you know, their little apartment shitholes with all their fucking roach motels and shit. So yeah, let's see. Offshore ceremonies followed by sponsorship back to Australia are common. So you guys just float out into the ocean for a few, marry the child, and then go back to Australia like nothing happened. There you go. And then you stay married to her, and you act like she's your daughter and sick shit like that. You guys are fucking foul. You're fucking trash. You're garbage. So there you go. The Prophet's marriage to Aisha at the age of 9. Not every Muslim family engages in this. I do want to be, yeah, I know, like 30% of any religion is good people that don't do the bad parts of the religion, but then you have those God fuckers who like to do all that shit because of Allah, because of God. It's the same with Christians and shit. So I speak the same way about American God thumpers who don't obey Christ and they instead choose to listen to the warring, hating, shitty ass God that's written about in the Bible. He's an angry prick piece of shit, isn't he? Anyway, Australia has no religious exemptions. Wow. So yeah, they're more strict than we are. We have a couple of religious exemptions in a couple different states. America has problems with this. Federal Marriage Act. Federal Marriage Act, 1961. Minimum legal age is 18 nationwide within Canada. Australia. We don't even have that. So congratulations. We can't get California, the hardest state to drop the kid shit, to drop the kid shit. So it's the libtard state that's the problem here that allows you people to marry the kids. Not the Republican shit, it's the libtards that let you marry the kids. So it's pretty weird when, like, you're pro-Republican when you come over here. Like, the Muslims in Michigan and shit, y'all voted right-wing. Like, why? It's the left-wingers that let you your kids. So you should be pro-them, because you guys are fucking disgusting. Right. You get it. You get what I'm saying. Okay, great. You know what you are. You know what you are. Shut up. You know what you are. Stop it. So yeah, you guys are fucked. Your entire country is fucked. You're full of a bunch of fucking Muslims. So now I've talked to a lot of people in VR chat over the years. They hate you. They don't want you there. Yeah. The Australians fucking hate you. They don't want you there. They hate you. They consider you the same as like the Aboriginals that they fucking murdered back in the day. They don't like you because you're not white. So despite you trying to be passing, they still don't fucking want you there. No Windows. I can't even have Windows 11. My shit don't fucking... My process is too old for that shit. No. Windows, I don't want Windows 11. Don't pop no white screen on my... I thought some shit was happening. No, I figured I hit F1 or something. Help screen is popping up. Anyways. I think that's like my coverage. So, the world has problems with Muslims. Okay, whether they're Australian, whether they're Serbian, whether they're Russian, whether they're anything, we have problems with one specific religion. Stirring the pot, lying to us, using their large numbers. So you guys don't understand what large religion that is worldwide. You, as an American, you just think, oh, Christianity, Christ, Catholicism, these are the biggest. No, that one is. So, good luck. You're all going to be walked the fuck over. Which God is the God? The one that wins. Which one wins? The one that says that everything else not in it is a fucking infidel to be killed. A, B, line drawn, not you, A, B. A to B, line drawn, A to B. There is no C. There's one fucking path for that religion. That's why it was created 500 years after Christianity, to specifically refute it, kill those people, fucking dominate the fucking world, and replace it with a bunch of fucking pedophiles. So that's their big fucking goal. Just like Jeffrey Epstein, just like the fucking rich folk in America, just like the motherfuckers who are owned by Saudi Arabia, just like Trump, the fucking jet owner. Trump, the jet owner. Half you people don't even understand that he got a fucking free jet from goddamn Saudi Arabia. You're watching this fucking Iran shit going, duh, what's happening? You don't understand shit. You don't know anything. And then you know that I know shit. And then you call me fucking dumb because you're trying to fucking subjectify. You're trying to say I'm stupid or wrong or crazy because I'm right and on it and smart, and it's frightening and shitty for Americans. To have to deal with you people, it's frightening and shitty for Americans. We don't like religious wars. We went over here to not have to do the religious war shit anymore. So at what point will America ditch this religion shit that's been pushing into our fucking veins the last couple years and get back to that religious shit that we've been pushing into the world's veins our entirety? We stand for equality, freedom, the underdog. Not a God, not a Christ, not a this, that. We might have the values of, but we don't literally stand under a fucking God. We are the God. Our country is the God. And God we trust. God is our cash. We're God. America is God. Your shitty Middle Eastern God is not God. Your version of Christianity is tainted and evil by these people over time. Whether it be these actual blue-blood white motherfuckers or the others that have been lying about Aisha was 16 to 19. No. Now you're getting even higher. Aisha was 25 to 31. No, she wasn't. Fuck if she was. What? Jesus. So, there you go. Are we fun? Are we having fun? Are we fun? Okay.
A man who mimicked the actions of the Bondi terrorists shortly after the mass shooting has been sentenced to prison. The 22-year-old also threatened and abused Jewish people, with a survivor of the attack today slamming his actions as offensive to all Australians.
So funny. What a troll. Ha 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 ha. You people are trash. To the point where a massive fucking tragedy happens and one of your little shit kickers go, I'm going to do the same thing. You're garbage. That's how you are. You're shit. You're garbage.
7 weeks after this
is what
was
you
used
deserve.
by terrorists to massacre
shit.
Jewish Australians, Zane McMillan stood in...
There he is. Does he look like a whitey? Does he look like a American? No, is the answer. We know what we're doing here. McMillan. You can change your last name to something local as much as you want. We know what you're looking up at.
In the same spot, pretending to shoot a...
Eazy-E's a fucking American and a southern, actual, normal fucking black man from America. He's not your little fucking toy to walk around and threaten Jews with, you fucking fake-ass bitch. And you guys, you like your O-Block and shit like that too. You like to like idolize American ghetto culture and like gangster crime and shit. And then for what? Our ghetto American black motherfuckers would kill a bunch of fucking pedophiles. So I don't know where you think you have something in common with American black folk. You don't. They don't like you. They don't like me. Modern times, they don't like me either, but they don't like you either. So don't think they got your fucking back just because you're wearing some fucking Eazy-E shirt, okay? Fat girls. Fat girls. And when I start pulling shit out, they'll understand where I come from. You're a fake-ass bitch. This motherfucker's actually from this country. I actually understand this shit. A little. You idolize, I respect it by not pretending to be it. You ain't it. I'll stay in my lane. That's respect, okay? I'm not trying to be them. I'm not trying to walk down the street and, pretend like I'm dragging one leg up. I'm selling. We're not doing that, okay? You want to do that? You do that. Enjoy that, okay? Fucking cultural appropriation. You're trash. You're garbage. Again, you're just trying to... I'm white. I'm black. No, you're not. You're just a dirty fucking Australian. You're a criminal from a criminal bloodline, and lately, you're Muslim criminals. from that criminal bloodline. A bunch of criminals got with a bunch of criminals, and you said, hey, we're both criminals, right? Yeah, they might have law and shit down there that's kind of strict, but explain the increase. Explain the fucking still having marriages in the off-seas fucking in Tasmania, and explain you still murdering a bunch of fucking animals every 2 years. Explain any of that. And I heard your joke. No, the Jews were not the animals that you recently murdered. You are not funny. You're not funny, okay? You're not funny. This isn't a funny troll. You're shit. Your entire culture, your entire people are shit. I don't know what actually he is. I don't give a fuck. I'm not here for that. I'm here for my assumptions, because your generations like to assume shit. Yeah, I like to do the same, but actually tell people what those assumptions mean, and that they're assumed because it's probably true. I'm not just assuming to set up a straw man. I'm assuming because I know you, and that's the shitty part.
Long arm rifle. Within days arrested, today sentenced to prison. That day in January, he also threatened to bash a father standing with his children before riding a line bike through Bondi, yelling at the Jews, including at a father and son on their way to synagogue. When it happened, survivor Yankee Super had just been released from hospital.
I saw it on the news and I couldn't believe it, to come.
See, they got these weird names. You see that shit? So it could say like McMillan or whatever the fuck at the end of this, but they still got this weird little thing on. This guy's Jewish, but like there's a lot of this like the other side of this, So they might have these weird names, but this is just Australian culture shit. So they could even be like Paul Hogan, and it's like, oh yeah, but he's Paul Hogan the Muslim, and it's like that's completely different. So no.
They don't do that. That's just
well, rest in peace to the people who died. It's shitty. I have great sympathy for the Jewish people because they've been downtrodden forever. They're God's favorite, God's chosen, truly, more than Christians, more than Allah. Theirs is actually real. Elohim is irrefutably the first actual organized religion, real God. It's the first real actual God that a massive amount of people agreed upon was the God, and then for years and years and years there was no Christianity at all. Like, we're talking like 1200 fucking years or some shit. Like, it's a big fucking gap. And then all of a sudden there was Christianity. Came out of nowhere. And I was like, okay, cool. And it had like this white people like hippie feel to it, right? And then all of a sudden came Muslim, because it had like the devil evil feel, because they didn't like all the hippies being all nice to each other. They wanted hell and anger and degradation, so they had to create that religion of hate and say, no, we're a religion of peace. Turn your back. Respect us and turn your back to us. Ha ha ha, you're dead now. That's how they take advantage of the kindness. That's the entirety of what Muslims were created on, is taking advantage of that communal kindness, whether it was from the Jews not rebelling, not murdering your people, etc., learning their place, being good people, being normal, any of that. I don't care about goats, I don't care about moils, I don't care about any of that shit that you want to come up with, because you guys got Aisha, and it's still practiced to this day. They don't still do the goat thing, they don't still do the penis thing, they don't do those practices anymore. But you guys still marry children every year, offshore, every year in America, at a like 100 rate here as well. It's like wherever the fuck you want to, you still do your Muslim shit. You're not supposed to practice Sharia law, you still do it. And your stupid little fucking mosques and shit will just say, oh yeah, you guys totally hooked up, you totally married, bless this marriage, am I right, Allah? Right? Fuck, dude, we're all gonna die, because those guys want to kill it, not the Jews. Those guys, the people who don't like the Jews, they don't like us either. I don't know where you think they like us. They're tricking you. They're tricking you. They're tricking the southern black folk. They're tricking, which I mean just America's black people. I call them southern black folk because we took them from Africa. We took them, slave force. We bought them. We took them, and we got along with them here as our poor white folk built the railroads along with them and the Chinamen and all that other shit. We got together even back in the Old West, and we were multicultural. We weren't multi-religiousal. We didn't let religion into our country as much back then. And if anything, it was just the one, just the God, Christ, God is king or whatever the fuck, blah, blah, blah. We only had like the one or two fucking religions. We didn't have all this other weird deceptive shit. And in the meantime, look at the 1600s back in those religions. They were all marrying the kids and shit. I guess we were too with the dowries and shit. So it's all corrupt back then. My main point is all that shit is the past for America. You know, we moved on since then. You know, trains and shit. Yeah, you know, like we moved on. We evolved. They still live in fucking dirt, garbage fucking huts where they marry each other's fucking cousins and shit. So that's it. They're still doing the same shit. They just got better guns now. Our guns. So, good job.
The medical volunteer has needed multiple surgeries since he was shot.
I think it's offensive to the whole Australia, not even the community. It was an attack on Australia.
Macmillan's lawyer arguing his client is not a person who has anti...
So Australia came back at us and tried to take out Trump.
Whatever.
He was heavily intoxicated, both with drugs and alcohol.
The judge...
I don't care.
Finding he caused great offence and harm at a time when wounds were still open and emotions and grief were still raw.
Yeah, but these like false, fake, shit troll Republican-y types over there, they don't know what the fuck they are. They're just little fucking mouthy mouth bitches, so
He
he is what he
and
is.
takes responsibility for it.
No.
But he didn't plan to go to Bondi.
If you're a lawyer, why would you intentionally make your hair try and look like greasy, wiry, trash shit? Why would you do that intentionally?
Beach and say what he said.
The judge noted that the terror attack ripped through the
The
heart and
judge
soul
noted that
of the
the terror
Australian
attack
community,
tore through the heart
saying
and
you
the
have to
soul
live in a vacuum
of
to be
the
unaware of it.
community.
The 23-year-old sentenced to 2 months...
Now you can see it a little better, can't you? Okay. What do I mean? Entomology, etc. You know, you can see facial shapes and, you know, tones and stuff. He ain't them. He ain't Paul Hogan. That's for fucking sure. He might be named Paul Hogan, but New York hat. See, just keeps doing it. Just keeps doing it. You're confusing areas now, sir. Now you're confusing areas, okay? So, they're not going to like it when you start doing the West Coast beef and the East Coast beef. If you can't tell the difference between the two, they're going to start to have problems. You're telling me East Coast is Eazy-E? Excuse me? I ain't got time for your nonsense right now. I'm trying to spearhead a point, and you're trying to tell me that factually this does fit. Shut up. Shh.
months for his actions on the bridge and 1 year for intimidation. He'll be behind bars until at least November.
Hopefully it makes him think about what he did.
Annalise Bolt, 9 News.
Nope. Compton. Right? Yeah, so no, I was going to say, no, you're wrong. You're wrong, dude. Why are you trying to even do that? So you have a New York hat on, but you just had a fucking Eazy-E shirt on. He always fucking Compton. Still the same old G. You don't even fucking know. You don't even fucking know. You don't even fucking know the LBC. You don't even fucking know, dude. You don't even know the C-Walk, the B-Walk. You probably don't even know what the fuck the B-Walk is. You probably don't even know that there is one. I don't have time for this shit, okay? You are just culturally appropriating, and you're fucking retarded, and you don't know how to do it right. You can't even wear the right fucking ghetto shit. Like, they would kill you for that. That's kind of the point. You're wearing a red hat, and then seconds ago you were wearing a blue shirt. You get what I'm saying? No, you don't. You don't even understand the difference. Idolizing a culture and trying to be a badass is disgusting, pitiful, shitty. Your little edgelord act is obvious, dumb, and you'd be shot on an American street for that shit. I wear black, okay? I wear solid black if I go out. I don't have no red streak on me, that's for fucking sure. I don't got no blue streak either. I ain't got no blue handkerchief out the back of my pocket. I don't hawk up one leg, etc. Okay? If you don't know that type of shit about the cultures that you're trying to idolize, you don't know shit. You're garbage. So, how many times do I gotta tell you? You're shit. You can't want to be something you see as, you know, bad, a badass, like in that form when you don't understand what the fuck a badass is in that form. These American black men are more badass than anything in your shit culture, your shit fucking country has ever even considered fucking being. We're real as fuck. You're a fake ass bitch. You want to talk about real Jesus, real this and that? Real recognized real. That's the point. You don't get it. You're fake. Duh. Okay, great. Shit, man. God, you people are fucking dumb. This looks hella very interesting. We gotta check this out. We gotta check out this Hokum official trailer. That bunny bitch with the weird eyes. Let's go. Trailer starts now. What is this shit? Fucking losery, dude. So you're stupid. Fuck you. Fuck your wannabe culture. You're a dumb bitch. Oh, he was so drunk and retarded. He didn't know what he's doing in the moment. Okay, what about when he's sober and he can't fucking tell the difference between the Bloods and the Crips? Fucking retard. Shit, dude. Fucking retard. Fuck. Apt. The word is apt. You're fucking retarded. There's no other word. I don't care if you're sensitive to that. It's mine to use. Fuck off. What are you even trying to look for?
First time in
That's
Orange.
not gonna help. You know?
My folks came here for their honeymoon. Always wanted to come back.
Why didn't they?
Did this just freeze up?
Why didn't they?
Back. Always wanted.
No, it did. It just froze. It just froze up. It just freezes up for that whole bit. What the fuck?
Their honeymoon. Always wanted to come back.
Someone forgot to remove the hold segment. Yeah, like what the fuck?
Always wanted to come back.
Why didn't they?
You're supposed to scan to the right.
I don't know
like,
if
what
you've
are we
noticed,
doing?
but there are some oddballs walking around this place.
There are worse things than strangers out there yet.
One of the members of staff is missing.
So far I'm okay with this. Like Irish mystery. You got an Irish mystery in the hills. You better rub the Blarney Stone to make sure you got good luck to going into that. You're going into that elevator shaft there. You better rub the stone twice, eh?
What about the honeymoon suite?
What about a honeymoon suite
It's
now?
always locked.
I'm getting a weird feeling.
Okay, we're gonna look up real quick. I'm already done at this. We'll watch it.
I can't find a way out.
I'm not even paying attention here. Women buying dogs to stop Muslim rapists in the UK. Let's see here. UK police stopped a woman from walking her dog, saying... I don't want to go to fucking goddamn stupid ass YouTube. I'm not logged in? Thank God. Saying it could offend the local Muslim population. See, you don't even believe me when I try to tell you people shit like that. So, again, UK police stopped a woman from walking her dog, saying it might offend the local Muslims, and order her off of her own street that she lived on. Let's watch. Let's watch. Let's unmute it again for the second time. Everything has a shit player, doesn't it? Let's unmute it again while it's playing.
This is the police.
Hey, I'm no nuts.
This is the police appeasing the leftists again. Yeah, appeasing the communist leftists again.
Why are they like abusing this old woman? Just let her walk her dog. The dog is very confused and very sad as to what's happening right here. And poor dog, stressing out. He doesn't want to deal with this.
You shouldn't be allowed it.
It's a control tactic, so you can't say you'll do anything.
Just keep on going round.
It's to protect the leftists.
Shouldn't be allowed. She's right. You shouldn't be allowed to kick her off her own fucking street trying to walk her own goddamn dog. Absolutely ridiculous. Who cares if it offends you? Ooh, you don't like pigs. You don't like dogs. You don't like... Oh, fuck off, Hassan.
From the British,
Nobody
we
likes
you.
Nobody likes you, guys. Nobody likes you. Okay, Muslims? Okay? Nobody likes you. You act like this shit. No other religions do this kind of shit. You ever heard of a Christian saying, fuck that dog. Get that dog out of our neighborhood. No, we love dogs. Shit, we hate Christy Noem because she fucking killed hers. like, what are we doing? Jesus. Whose fucking country is this anyway? No shit, dude. Damn.
Guys, two of you, please. Two.
two of you straight away.
Look, people being told lots of things.
Are you arresting her? Wait, what do you mean, two if you please? Just let her walk her own fucking dog. Dude, this is obnoxious. That's insane. So they restrain her, they scream at her, they fucking harass her just for walking a dog down her own fucking block. Dude, obnoxious. This is where I don't like you. I don't like you. Understand that. I don't like you. We don't like you. We don't like you. Our country doesn't like your shit. Your religious extremism, your dislike of dogs, we don't like you. We like dogs here. We don't like you. Oh, that's your culture? I don't like it. That's my favorite fucking meme, dude. Oh, I'm sorry. We're supposed to watch the end of that. Show me the bunny face. Yes! Alright, that's all I wanted. We're done now. Oh, that's your culture? I don't like it. Oh, that's your culture?
Is that what you're doing?
Is that what you're doing? Is that yodeling?
I don't like it.
I don't like it. Is that your culture?
That's your culture?
That's
is
your
yodeling?
Culture? Is yodeling?
Is this Burning Man? What's going on? This is weird.
Is that your culture? I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I'm trying to get it.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Damn.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Okay.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
We don't like you. Okay? I know some of you are good. Some people like you. Some people like some of you. Some of you aren't actually trying to stab us, fuck our wives, and steal our children. Great. Okay? To the 30% of you out there, great. The rest of you, worldwide, who aren't American, who didn't assimilate, y'all don't think like the rest of you. Okay? Just like me, might be religious, might be Christian, might be kindly in certain ways. I don't think like the rest of my God-hating fucking asshole brethren. I don't think like the KKK boys. So there's a clear difference between these types and those types, just like y'all's religion. And you literally have a name for the difference. It's Sunni, Shiite. Oh my God. But at a point, y'all both act the fucking same in that way. The Sunnis and the Shiites both have fucking reasons to hate and reasons why they don't like the rest of us, and they both do the fucking infidel dance at the end of the day. Whether they both agree with the Aisha shit or not is a different thing, okay? I understand that the Sunnis are lesser of the two evils, but you're still purely the worst fucking most evil religion in the world by far. The most judgmental, the most hateful, the most angry, the most vitriolic, the most murderinist ever is y'all, statistically. What do you expect me to do? It's a statistic. You don't like it? Then encourage your fucking fellow Muslim brethren to not go out and fucking murder a bunch of Jews every fucking year or marry kids on boats. Trump, try it. Shit. Try being peaceful. That's it. Just try it. Try assimilating to American culture. America, a country of peace. Recognize that. Try to be a part of it. Oh, no. Okay. Anyways, I'm sorry. I'm agitating this cute little kitty that's trying to... trying to chill out right now, okay? We need this cat video. We gotta stretch a little bit. Guys, just stretch. Calm down, okay? Get a little stretch in there. Okay. Yeah, just feel it out. Just curve it out, guys. Curve it out, okay? Get a little drinky. That's great. So eventually the cat just conks out, just gone. That's it. Is that your culture? I don't like it.
On my little holiday, I sat back over the last 2 weeks and I watched and I listened. And I tell you what, to be honest, sometimes I think you do need to step away a bit to see the true magnitude of what we're up against in Victoria. Some of these crimes I'm about to list for you now The place is a ghetto. So here is
Okay.
a snapshot of the last week.
So here's your ghettos. Here's your shittiest of the shit. Here's your like Australian mafia types. I kind of glanced around. Have fun with this.
Or so. Gangs, and I mean scores of kids on e-scooters speeding up on
What was he riding? Little e-bike? Okay.
one wheel, cutting in and out of traffic on the Tullamarine Freeway over the weekend. And the worst bit of all of this is that these kids, the majority of them, if
Those aren't the little e-bikes. I'm just bullshitting.
not all of them, are underage, around 15 years of age.
Yeah, I'm sure they're married to one hell of a Muslim guy, the same guy. You know, he's got like all fucking 12 of them. He just keeps marrying. You know, he's got the most money, so he can marry as many as he can take care of, technically, as many as can fit comfortably under his fucking, his fundalage. Then he can fundle them.
Riding up on these hotted, illegal bikes, sending motorists and pedestrians fleeing out of their way. They wear black and hoodies, and not all of them are wearing helmets. And on Saturday, a gang came flying
Your hood is not staying on.
into
Anyways,
the service station at
fucking...
Mid-Tree at high speed. An elderly person waiting at the crossing to safely go about their day.
Clipped.
Hit at high speed by
Clipped.
a kid
Oh,
who is
wow.
allegedly 15 years of age.
Oh, he got wiped the fuck out. They
hit
clipped
at
him.
high speed
Oh, he's dead.
by
You
a
see that?
kid who is
Did you see that?
hit at high
Devastated.
speed by
You
a
see
kid
that? He got
who is
clipped.
allegedly hit
He got
at
clipped
high
hard as
speed
fuck. Oh, my
by a
God.
kid who is allegedly 15 years of age. They strike the person's whole body and they're thrown to the ground, and the kid
Wow.
and the bike also go flying.
So at that age, taking damage like that, that's your last. That's your last. You're going to die in like a year. And specifically, that made your body have to overwork and try and heal, and now you're dead because of that. So that 15-year-old basically killed that old person because they want to be a shit on a bike. Well,
Now, this is an elderly person who could have easily been killed. Thankfully, they only have sustained minor injuries. But
doesn't matter. It took away their time. I'm telling you. The body has to go into turbo heat mode and do some mending and shit. That's taken away from that fucking end of the life. That's the end of the life. Your line just went from here to because it had to supply that much more plasma to parts of your fucking body and shit. It had to go overtime. And now you're going to fucking die. So that's it. Clocked out. Last move.
these feral kids continue to terrorize innocent people on
I love that you said feral. These feral little fucks.
their bikes. And the buck has to stop here. In New South Wales, they have tough new penalties in place. But as usual, Victoria is well and truly behind the 8 ball. And to think about it, a 75-year-old, so think of your parents or your grandparents, your grandmother, your grandfather injured in this way as they quietly wait to cross the road, and they are slammed into. They are thrown to the ground, and all of these good Samaritans come running over to try and help this
thankfully.
person. It is not even close to good enough. And I'm going to speak to a witness soon who saw all of this. So that is
Damn.
example 1. Example 2, in Port Melbourne, you would have heard this on our news from the breakfast program and throughout the day. Youth offenders at school drop-off time, stolen car, allegedly still on the run, high speed down Bay Street and other streets in Port Melbourne. They're hanging out the windows,
Just
they're
beating
hanging out the
people.
roof, they're fully
Just beating the
dressed in
driver.
black, they're covered their
Yep.
faces, they're wearing hoodies. All of it
Yep.
is it's terrifying. If you're
It's called terrorism, and they do that in their own country where they came from. So this is just normal shit for them. This gang fucking, this mass, what's it called? Critical mass. This is critical mass. This is what these types do. This is a Minnesota thing, actually. Anyways, I'm gonna continue.
a person that's wandering about your day, if you're picking up your kids from school, it is not on. And I've been told that group, who remain on the run, as I said, stole a car off a woman, and then all of these tradies saw what was happening and came to their aid and started throwing hammers at the offenders to try and stop them.
There you go.
Innocent shoppers.
They'll throw them at you. They'll throw them at your car. They'll throw them all over the fucking place. That's what. Like whatever they get, sticks, hammers, guns, fucking who cares?
And then
right?
we had, just 2 weeks ago, at Oakley, at this lovely Greek restaurant. If you frequent, and I know we have a lot of Greek listeners as well, but if you frequent that Oakley area, this vanilla restaurant and bar there, small business owners, well known in the community, you have a full-on machete brawl going on there where a person
Machete.
is slashed.
Yep.
Again, family
You know who uses machetes?
is having dinners, innocent shoppers, business owners, diners. And all of this comes down, and you may have seen this over the weekend. I heard police saying yesterday, 47 youth gang members, this is all youth gang related, 47 youth gang members arrested
10 times each just in the last 12 months.
Wow. The rate of recidivism, all that shit. So there's no hope. There's no hope. There's no hope. Because that one religion is not going to respect any of us. They're going to walk over. They're going to take full advantage of whatever you give them. They're going to yank that fucking rope so hard, it's going to pull your ass into the fucking mud. And that's what we're getting. We're getting fucked into that fucking dirty ass. And that mud's got needles in it and shit. I mean, that's Middle Eastern mud. You know, that's some bad stuff.
200 youth gang members arrested 3 times each.
I'm just bullshitting.
And I know the names of these youth gangs, and I won't mention it. And police are well and truly across it as well, because they want me to do that. They want the notoriety, right? But it doesn't change the fact that Victorians are being, and Melburnians in particular, are being terrorised in their daily lives. You should be able to pick up your kid from school at 3:15 in the afternoon in Port Melbourne and not watch a stolen car drive at high speed past your family. With this, the optics of this too, if you've seen...
I'm just like
ghetto.
running
And
into
just
your
this
fucking
afternoon,
family
a guy
and
with a
kids and
fake
shit. There you
gun
go.
sent.
He said fake, but a real one was used, 2 months ago or so for mass murder. So you say fake, but how do we know?
Dandenong into lockdown like a fake machine gun, pointing it at people as he walked the streets of Dandenong out on bail. Nothing has changed. So be careful when you listen to the government and they say phrases. There are more of them
bail,
committing the crimes.
insane,
It's the chick. Michelle's on the line with a drive time tip. And Michelle, I believe, witnessed the elderly victim being hit by... What do you think when you saw it?
I couldn't believe it. It just happened so fast.
He's right there.
It was actually
Clip
just quite,
down.
traumatizing. Just
Oh,
being
good.
up
I'm
that
glad
so
that little
sorry
fuck got off his bike,
for
too.
this elderly
But there you go.
woman.
See, he's already up. He's already getting
coming
up.
down on Hoffman's Road.
Already back up.
Near the 7-Elevens, all these people just walking and driving. I mean, I'm just coming down on Hoffman's Road, near the 7-Elevens, all these people just walking.
I mean, at least he's checking on the person. This doesn't negate the fact that he was illegally crossing at a high speed on the fucking sidewalk. Like, this is all fucked, dude.
On Hoffman's Road, I'm probably the third behind. All these
There
other
goes.
cars.
He's already getting back to
green
his
light,
bike.
we
He's already
had,
going to leave. He's
right
already standing
away,
here.
And then all of a sudden, from the right-hand side, where the pedestrian crossing was, to get from one side to the other, this e-scooter just just comes out of nowhere, flying through.
He's like, he's making a call, and this guy just walked up to him and is now, he said something to him and he pointed back at the old person.
Knocks this lady over like a bowling pin. That's how she fell. I just couldn't believe it. And she just,
He pointed again. This man is making no actions. He's just standing there on his phone. Just
like on the cement. She just hit herself really hard. And the force was really, really strong that even the boy fell off his e-scooter.
Yeah, so that was like more than like a
Okay.
shoulder blast. That's like a direct meeting of, that's force versus force. And they both got knocked the fuck out. So that's definitely a twist. That's like a fucking clothesline for your grandma. Okay? That man, 30 mile per hour fucking clothesline to your grandma. Okay? Jesus. So that's what they're dealing with over there. So we have in the UK, a woman can't walk her dog. They got dog problems. You got to buy a dog just to keep those fuckers away from your vagina. Okay? And then over here, we got fucking, they're taking out your old ginas. Like, you got no chance, guys. They're clipping them because they're not interested. They want them fresh and young. I'm bullshitting now, but
I don't know where
Jesus.
or how she is.
Yeah,
or
she's
what
okay.
the-
That's what surprised me, Michelle.
Oh, okay.
I was shocked that she didn't end up in hospital, to be honest, because it was such a forceful collision.
Oh wow! Well, I'm very.
She didn't go to the hospital. She should have went to the hospital just to make sure and like sue him and all that other shit. That's insane that she didn't. That's all. We're gonna keep doing this with Jesse Weber.
Australian authorities have reportedly announced they're investigating pop star Katy Perry
So I believe this was a maybe false accusation?
regarding a sexual assault claim made by actress Ruby Rose.
Because, criminals. They sure do be criminal, and don't they? So imagine a girl and another girl, and they're getting drunk at a bar and stuff. Imagine a Renaissance festival, and you're following women, and you're commenting on how sexy they are, and oh no, that's the quartering. Imagine Hassan Piker denying rapes on October 7th. And then imagine that those same people make false rape accusations against Hollywood to try and take down, American art, Western culture, to make sure that any interaction that they've ever had with one of us has been tainted towards something that it wasn't initially. It wasn't that. So if you want to say that it was like some traumatic, horrible rape moment where Miley Cyrus or whatever the fuck kissed you, like, one, it's kind of a who cares? Like, I think I've been more raped than you have. So I was drunk. This got me drunk until I passed out. I don't really call it rape, but it kind of was, because like I woke up like unconscious state, woke up to just having sex. So that was kind of weird. It was kind of rapey. So it was weird. So that's a strange, glimpse of. I went for a fire with this older girl. She kept feeding me alcohol, and then I woke up at some point and she was on top of me. And I planned on fucking her anyway, but there you go. So it's kind of weird. So in this case, it's like you planned on kissing her anyway, but maybe you weren't necessarily happy with the end results. Maybe it didn't get you the attention or the feeling that you wanted, and maybe this is now. I don't know. I'm not going to be a bitch about this because, like I said, I don't want to be Hassan Piker denying rapes on October 7th or any of that shit. But you're going to need more than just a cute little story at a bar, As far as I've known, the last couple days, there hasn't been any people who were also at the same place who are cross-correlating your story. There's none of that. So I was going to watch this and see if I can find out any more and see if it puts me more on her side, the possible fucking liar criminal. Less on her side, the American Hollywood possible criminal, because Epstein clique versus disingenuous sensationalism garbage clique. So I don't know which side to take on this one. Sorry.
We're getting into the allegation.
I would rather take the truth, the realities side on this, but we have a lot of disingenuous shit out there lately. So.
The potential investigation, the potential charge, what we can expect next, who would be interviewed, and we're going to break it down with someone who is now familiar with how Australian investigators, John Wick, Pitch Perfect, The Meg, she took to threads regarding Katy Perry.
Meg.
And it was regarding Katy Perry reacting to Justin Bieber's Coachella performance.
Right.
And Ruby Rose goes to threads and reportedly writes, Katy Perry sexually assaulted me at Spice Market nightclub in Melbourne. Who gives a
shit
bleep what she thinks?
That is very look at me, Justin Bieber's getting attention right now. I'm going to tell my rape story. So I thought it was fun that I slid mine in where it wasn't appropriate either. So
now she followed that up with, I'm now 40.
And it's taken almost
two decades to say this publicly. Though I am so grateful to have made it long enough to find my voice. It just shows how much of an impact trauma and sexual assault takes.
Thank you for seeing me. I've been talking about my possible trauma for years and years. Oh, it's easy because you're a man. Shut the fuck up. No, it isn't. It's less easy because I'm a man. I'm admitting that I was taken advantage of, and people are just going to point at me and laugh and say, that's not even possible. You're a guy. How did you get hard then? You could be drunk and black out and fucking get hard. It's not hard to do. You don't know because you're not a man, etc., etc., etc. So to think that it wasn't, emasculating in the moment, etc., I don't know. Maybe you handle the trauma better then, bitch. I don't know where to go with that. I'm sorry.
There's a lot more.
Because if it was more of a forceful thing, I don't want to be so vitriolic about this.
More that I'm going to get into here, but there was a representative for Katy Perry fired back in a statement saying the allegations being circulated on social media by Ruby Rose about Katy.
I don't like it when your publicist has to speak for you and it sounds like AI. It's not a good sign for you.
Katy Perry are not only categorically false, they are dangerous, reckless lies.
So when you say categorically false, it leaves this window open of so in categorization, it's true, So I refer back to if you're at the quartering. If you're the quartering and you're at the Bristol Renfest, right, in Wisconsin over here, I should go next year just to say, oh, you're the quartering? Cocksucker. Do you know me? I don't know you. Cool. Anyway, since you're so fucking close, cocksucker, Matt Jarbo's better than you. Eat a dick. Let's see here. So categorically false. That leaves categorically true open. Which means, within context, within the moment, did she think it was appropriate to do such a thing? So this also brings the Lizzo kissing a drag person. And then that also, this is part of this story, is Katy Perry or whoever the fuck this is, learned that this other person was a possible drag artist, and then it switched her into this mode of like inviting her and talking to her and kissing her.
Miss
something.
Rose has a well-documented
history
history of making serious public allegations on social media against...
That's also true. So when you make a bunch of past claims repetitively, it kind of softens your shit, doesn't it? Unless you were just such a sexually promiscuous person back in the day, and now you regret it, and you're calling all of them rapes. Like, this doesn't look good for women who are telling the truth, if you're not. But again, categorically. So, assuming you're the quartering at a Renfest and you're following a hot mama and her 2 kids, you don't on your camera say, "Ooh, look at that fine ass," while she's with her kids. But you know, it's in the moment. It's categorically okay, because it's okay for old disgusting shit men like yourself to fucking stalk women at Renfest and go in their boobs and shit, right? Right. So we get what categorically could mean in this context. I'm very 50-50 on this, huh?
Various individuals, claims that have repeatedly been denied by those named. Now, so
there you go.
In another post, Rose alleged that Perry, quote, saw me resting on my best friend's lap to avoid her and bent down, pulled her underwear to the side and rubbed her disgusting, let's just say, private part.
Vagina. I do not believe this story whatsoever, especially because of I projectile vomited after that. Would you believe it? I just went spew like it was a fucking movie. I just started shouting the spew and I just couldn't stop. It just was uncontrollable, mate. Like, shut the fuck up. You don't need to over dramatize a moment of fucking trauma to get your point across. So what are you doing? And then with the stacking of multiple fucking accusations towards multiple other people over the fucking years, you don't look genuine.
It's on my face
categorically,
until my eyes snap.
You don't look genuine. I understand where they're saying categorically false in this case. You're wrong. No matter what your connection was, your recollection of it is fucking wrong. This sounds like some recovered trauma shit, like you sat down with a false fucking hippie therapist and they went, "Okay, honey, let's recover some of those past traumatic memories of yours from a former life."
Open, and I projectile vomited on her.
Okay, nobody believes you.
Very descriptive,
right?
Very specific. Okay?
Get over it.
Now, Rose also posted that, quote,
kept talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. That's also not a very good fucking sign. Make your statement. Make your claim. Nope. Just kept going. So,
as a woman, for a myriad of reasons, opening up about W on W, women on women, violence and sexual abuse seems to be 100 times harder than speaking about the male predators, at least for me. And then there's a major
take it that direction. That's disingenuous as fuck. What are you trying to say about me as a male? What are you trying to say about... So you're trying to say that all men are fucking raping? No, not at all. But I'm trying to be an extremist asshole on the other side of this. That's what Dean Withers do. And that's why you shouldn't listen to Dean Withers too hard either. As a woman, for a myriad of reasons, opening up about women on women, W on W, violence and sexual abuse seems to be more than 100 times harder. It's like I said about being a man, you're seen a certain way by men. If you say that you were raped by a girl, like, it kind of makes no sense. They start to bring it to that, like, okay, so you're a punk bitch, region. And it's like, no, I was blacked out. I was drunk. So I told my story. I didn't need to contact her. I didn't need to hammer home her Facebook page. I didn't need to fucking, it's a recalled event 40 years later. Oh, my God, I'm so traumatized. I remember it. It's kind of cool, though, She ruined my pair of boxers. She was on her period. And I had these brand new cow boxers. They're cow print. So, am I being too descriptive? Well, so when I'm being descriptive, it makes sense. I'm not saying, I woke up and I projectile vomited all around the room. It was green-like. And it made it look like that scene where what's her name went all pokey on the exorcism, you know. So, yeah.
Male predators.
So I don't know who to believe,
investigation.
and I don't really
I mean,
care.
even,
and this is like 40 fucking minutes. How
fame
long
in
can
this
you drag this out?
massacre.
So the sensationalism behind it all is just irking. Content at a point, and I just don't like it. So if the truth could come out, that would be great. If you could have any correlating stories, any other people that were with you, assuming. So you were at this big, loud fucking club, you had a bunch of friends with you, and not a single fucking one saw this happen and wants to make a statement about it. I'm sure Katy Perry pulled her gina right the fuck aside and just fucking rubbed it on your fucking face while you were sleeping, and you woke up to it and you smelled fish, and then you projectile vomited, and shut the fuck. I don't believe any of that. I'll believe it, but I don't believe it. So provide some kind of level of proof. Do I need to cross-correlate my fucking... No, I'm not attacking a big celebrity, okay? For my 5th time, okay? So a little bit, then like, just a Reddit story is kind of essential to back up your claim. I don't want to say, like, prove that rapes happened on October 7th. There was first-hand accounts from a second-hand person. Hassan would immediately back that up with. Doesn't matter. The fact that it was backed up at all from that triary position means some level more of authenticity, whereas we don't have that in this. We still don't, and it's been like a month since this claim's even been made. We still don't have any of that, so... Okay, great. Moving on. What do we have next? More of this? Can I be done?
Booze is replacing tobacco as a fresh underworld battleground.
There you go. So you guys make everything illegal over there, and nobody has any fun. And so liquor. So Muslims and liquor. Should we look up that kind of shit? They're not supposed to drink, but damned if they don't like to.
With a new gang believed to be responsible for dozens of arson attacks and violent kidnappings.
So who's kidnapping? I wonder who's doing the trafficking. I wonder who's trafficking all of a sudden. I wonder why trafficking has picked up. Maybe it's because the traffickers moved in.
Reporter Gillian Lantouris explains the latest target is an alcohol distribution warehouse in Keysborough.
A building ablaze.
Dude.
It's a familiar sight in Melbourne, but this time tobacco isn't the target.
What?
It's booze.
It is basically, to quote one police officer,
That's a familiar sight for you people? Just burning fucking buildings because alcohol and tobacco? Like, what a fucking shit place to live, dude. No offense, Australia. Like, I like just normal, regular Australians, respectful, happy people, non-edgelords. They have a cynical sense of humor. I really appreciate that as a shitty pessimist myself. I like Australian content. Like I said, you know, Crocodile Dundee can only carry you so far. There's a lot more than that, but I'm bullshitting. More recent, that one movie, Turbo Kid, fucking great, dude. So, like, you know, you have your movie industry, you have your normal people, you have your culture of your own there. And you're not allowed to practice that shit because that culture is moving in on yours, just like it did in the UK, just like it did in Minnesota, just like it did in the USA, just like it's doing all around the world, because that's its #1 goal, to take over your culture, your religion, your fucking country. So...
Keysborough Alcohol Distribution Centre.
And then it's going to be prohibition for Americans again and shit, so...
8 high-profile venues have
better
been
watch out.
torched in 10 days to get a stronghold on the booze
They're
market
coming for ya.
through scare tactics and extortion.
Yep.
8 high strip
Oh, and who does scare tactics and distortion? And who does that? Who does those practices regularly? Oh, the Nigerian princes that used to call us, and then our boomers gave them all the money, and now they do the higher crimes.
last Tuesday. The day after, it was the Albion Bar in South Melbourne. 2 more attacks.
I don't want to see their trail of
Invasions on
destruction.
employees and promoters linked to these venues, including this bloody attack at a Springvale home on Wednesday.
9 News understands youth criminals are being hired and recruited to carry out these arson attacks in...
Yeah, this is Coney 2026 or whatever. You remember the Coney 2012 thing? So I've been calling it Coney 2026. This is Hassan Piker's child army, right? There's so many things I've called this over the years. So this is a Coney 2026 now. It's the new next generation of child warriors. They figured out that just keeping them in bunkers in the middle of Africa isn't the right thing to do. You got to spread. You got to use the internet. You got to use modern technology. You got to convince them through their political. You got to convince them through TikTok. You got to make everything into, identity politics. You got to convince them that way to betray their own people, to support Hamas when they don't initially want to, but they're unaware of what they're supporting when they say, I don't believe that rape happened. I'm being funny here, but I'm being facetious. So I'm just letting you know, like, there's a lot of crazy shit out there, and if you're not crazy as the shit that's out there, then you're not fucking there, baby. You are not there. I'm helping you get there. What do you think about it? Does it feel weird? Okay. Does it feel kind of like rape? I'm sorry. You're gonna come back at me in 7 years or some shit? Could you not? Jesus.
Hey girls, you guys want some cookies? Oh, that's just perfect. I spilled all the cookies. Wow, Melissa, way to go. You're officially a certified grade A #1 klutz.
They're cookies. You can still eat the cookies.
Nothing wrong with a little mix and match. Way to go, Melissa! Go, Melissa! Go, Melissa!
Great. Happy holidays, folks. That was good. Happy holidays. You remember the show? You remember Bob and Margaret?
Dear cousins from England, Bob and Margaret.
Do you remember that show? I fucking love that show, dude. He was like a dentist or whatever, and what did she like watch her dogs? Or she had like 2 fat ass dogs every time when they got home, and they're all roly poly and shit. And it's an adorable, great show. It's a really good show. I used to watch it all the fucking time. Comedy Central, constant reruns of this shit. Fantastic show though, really is. It's got I want to say he's from Wallace and Gromit or whatever.
Fish without
Aunt Martin, and you join with that person, well...
And I love her voice. It's in a lot of stuff. I think she might even be like Peppa Pig or some shit. But yeah, I like that show. Bob and Margaret, fan-fucking-tastic. I was looking through a lot of nostalgia shit, and nobody's talking about fucking Bob and Margaret. Like, 90s, early 2000s nostalgia, and like, we're not covering this show. What's wrong? Did you guys forget about this one, or... what's wrong? I'm legit wondering what's wrong, guys. You don't want to talk about Bob and Margaret? You guys want to talk about Bob and Margaret? No? Okay. Is it really that boring to you? You didn't. You're saying that there wasn't much more beyond the fact that he was a dentist? Like that was the core of the show? Well, yeah, but it's a lot of good episodes within that. Shut up. You're an asshole, okay? You're an asshole. Oh, the quartering. So speaking of... so this is when he was admitting that he randomly, pointlessly copyright strikes people. So
this guy, Fire Andrew, says, "Why did you tweet all that crazy shit and then go on stream?"
And
the
did not bring
says,
it up.
"It's fun for me."
None of this.
I want you to
shit
think about
matters.
that for a moment.
What are you calling him out for?
It's fun for me. It's fun.
Okay.
The thing that allegedly has led his co-host to getting harassed.
Yeah, getting on the internet, being a piece of shit, false reporting people, having their fucking channels fucking harassed and taken down by his dumb fucking crowds on fucking the Kino Casino shit and Kick and shit. Yeah, I'm aware. What's your point?
His parents, himself, his wife. Apparently people showing up at his house. His wife doesn't feel safe.
I'm sure his wife is a fucking groupie on goddamn FetLife anyway, so it doesn't matter what she feels.
Everyone's getting harassed. It's really dangerous. The thing that caused all of that is fun for him.
Yeah. None of it matters, he says after that. Does that not strike any kind of bell for you?
Keep that in mind.
How about none of this matters? Also keep that in mind. He's being completely dismissive of any pain that either side might feel, or who he does affect within that additional statement. So not only is it fun for him and it makes him happy, it's that he doesn't give a fuck about anybody around him who he might be endangering, etc. None of this shit matters. He doesn't care that he's offending people. He doesn't care that he's, even his fans, making them appeased. You know, he just doesn't care. It's just shit to him, right? It's all shit to him.
That is why I just
very
have
disingenuous.
to assume.
Then why watch? Then why should any of us watch, or why should any of us ever give a fuck about any of this shit this guy does? So, exactly. Bye. So it wasn't fake. It did happen. You guys are retarded.
Better. There we go. Watch the pop. Clear the hand. Clear the hand. What movie hand? There we go. Yes. Do it. Say it. Yes! Let's go! Pin. Get your seal cover. Seal cover. Here. Right there. Got it? We got you. I got you, laddie, so lean over.
The seal cover.
Seal cover's on. All right, get it.
Okay. Don't put more in there. Get the fuck out. There's already enough people in there. Oh, okay. It's pretty roomy. It's pretty roomy. Okay.
Jeremy, absolutely welcome home, brother. There it is, Reed. What's up? Welcome home, brother. Thank you.
Wow.
All right. Thank you.
You made it, guys. You made it. You made it. You get fucking Earth's fresh, beautiful fucking oxygen and air once more. Congratulations. That was like so long ago, but still fun to see. So, a fox.
Well, the screen tests were great. Our producers think you're a good fit, so we're gonna go ahead and cast you for the role of you.
All right. I'll.
It's incredibly loud.
You'll do fine, Fox.
It's very
I
loud.
know you're busy on the 3rd episode of your little cartoon thing, but this is a big deal.
Yeah, a bona fide movie film. You're gonna be on the silver screen.
It's really loud.
Any chance of a cameo for post credits?
Maybe in the next
come
one,
on.
big guy. The movie's already pretty stacked.
So once you sign, we can get started with.
I just don't see it.
Don't see what?
The appeal. Fox McCloud, really?
The appeal. Mario Galaxy? It's a space flick.
This is a Bowser movie. The Bowser and Mario movie. The story's not gonna benefit from a 4-foot talking fox.
Can it, Bows? The kid stays in the picture.
I'm 5'5".
I haven't seen the Mario sequel or whatever. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm sure I'll think it's mid as the first one was. The first one wasn't some mind-blowing, amazing thing anyway, so you know it's probably just as good.
And that's it. Welcome aboard.
You're gonna be a star, Fox. Get it? Because he's Star Fox?
Shut up.
Every time, I swear to God.
Hey, whoa.
Hey, whoa, hey. That's great. Fantastic. Thank you very much, guys. I've been watching you for, 10 years now or some shit? Jesus fucking Christ. Was it really the anniversary of the first episode? Are you fucking kidding me? Can you please not make me feel old? Please. Where was that anyway? Was it just a community thing? It might have been a community post, I think. Really? The first episode came out fucking 10 years ago? You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. I don't want to look at that. That's really long. This is also kind of long. This is kind of long, but at least it's like pretty to look at. It's the same guy. Yeah, I know. So, I didn't see my folded ears guy. And I didn't see 50-year-old depressed. So, we are now following Little Camper. And we're occasionally watching him do his ASMR camper stuff. Yeah. Let the tea sit, chill, take a nap, take a sleep. I wanna spend some more time with him. Nighttime. Oh, sorry. Tonight it's more of a traditional, robust golden tea look. Normal, you know, yellow. Not just because of the lights. He's not using his fancy tea thing. Must be eager to rip into it. Get that tongue going, bro. There, see, like a nice base brown. Looks like tobacco water, you know? Great, fantastic. Yeah. Like a tray table? What a fucking crazy fucking dude. That's a seat. That's nuts, bro. I'd break that thing so fast. I don't think it's built for, like, you know, whatever the fuck I weigh. Shit. Oh, what's this? Oh, like little crepe looking things. Nice. When I was a kid, what was I doing? I don't know. I didn't join a gang. I didn't fucking roam the streets. I played video games. I liked doing that. I liked playing RPGs. I liked experiencing people's happiness, sadness through characters. I liked experiencing stories, mythological things. You know, I liked what the world was. I enjoyed things. And then as I grew older, religion took over everything. All of them. And they destroyed everything I've ever loved. Always. Every fucking heartbeat. Every goddamn moment. Religions have stripped away everything. All the respect, all the morality of our fucking society. All the predisposed goodness, all the respect for common man. Religion has taken that from us. We don't need deities to respect each other. We don't need Sky Daddy to tell us not to murder each other. We know it's default bad and wrong. Not just in America. We just know it. Don't kill people is a bad thing. Duh. We don't need any gods to tell us that. We don't need any Jesuses to tell us that. We don't need any more fictional beings to tell us to be good people, or if they were good people, we can still use them as an arbiter, you know, something to point the way, the golden compass. We can still believe, but to, you know, enforce that on others, to all that other shit, the beliefs of Jesus start to kick in, which is like, you're shit for doing that. You're shit for pushing it on other people. Why would a person such as that even say things like that? Well, because it's about self. It's not about controlling others outside of you. So we live in this right wing or whatever the fuck, Muslim or whatever the fuck. We live in this very subjective fucking world where it doesn't matter what the external force is. It just matters that there is one, and it's persistently breathing down the back of your fucking neck. And you can't do the things you want to enjoy. You know? You can't ride your bike. Why? Because some kid's gonna fucking steal it. It's all about them these days. We've lost that common respect for each other. So, where was I going with that? Well, I don't know. I don't fucking know. What was I doing? None of that. Just doing shit like this. Just shit like this. Just Video games, and entertainment, and watching crap, and talking with friends when they stop by to buy weed and shit, you know, just, that's it. I sold weed. That's the worst fucking shit I did. I mean, where do you people get off? Why are you committing crimes? Why you run around? Why you stealing shit? Why you blowing up fucking liquor stores and shit? Like, what's wrong with you? What's mentally wrong with you where you need to do that? It's not about cash and fame and shit. All this shit is temporary. You don't need any of that. You need fulfillment in your lives. And that's not going to bring you there. Video games, shit. Just playing those experiences, remembering those memories for my life, that's brought me fulfillment. Knowing why certain cultures, why certain people who made these games put these ideas into these games. They were teaching me already how to be more wise to things, more knowledgeable of the world around me. And I was unaware of that. And that positive, passive is what Jesus tried to represent. The goodness. Just default latent goodness, you know? And we can have that as a country. And it doesn't need to be dependent on a fucking, you know, golden compass of religion or any of that other shit. We just need to not treat each other like shit. Not be garbage people. Not idolize fucking trash. So, the more you want to sit here and suck off the fucking Kardashians or whatever fucking be a rich debutante bitch, you're never going to be them. Don't even bother. And they'll know you're a fake every time. The green light. I talked about this the other day. The Great Gatsby. They'll know you're a poor. You'll always be a fucking poor. So, it makes more sense that the poor shall fucking inherit the earth, the meek shall inherit. So rise the fuck up. Stop these goddamn evil fucking religions from using these corporations, from using these mouthpieces and shit. Stop the religions. Stop the mouthpieces from using the religions. Stop every fucking aspect of that shit. Stop watching. Stop giving it money. Stop believing in it. You know? It's up to you to make changes. You're the God. You created them back in the day. You made that religion. You created Islam. You created Elohim. You created Allah. You created the Quran. You created the Bible. You created the pit where the lion fought the man or whatever. You literally created it in Greece or whatever. But you also created it, the story of it. You wrote it down, you know? That's it. It's you. You're the God. You're the recorder. You're the one making the changes. You're the one saying the story. You choose where the pieces go. If you want those pieces to be ignorant, dumb shit, shill fucks just like you, well, just keep hitting back that bottle, keep smoking till you're fucking retarded, and hopefully you'll leave this earth before you're influential in any major way. That's it. Hopefully you die. Hopefully you overdose and shit. Your spirit needs release. Yeah. Me? I'm fine. I have a purpose in this world. It's to do this. That's it. It's just to do this. To get people to recognize their own absurdity and join somewhere in the middle and say, yeah, but ultimately, kumbaya, and we hate it, but we're gonna get along regardless. Okay, Mr. Beast? Sorry. So at a point, we will not backstab each other. We will be good to each other. And that's always going to be the communal goodness, the civility, the kindness will always be there. It's built into us. You can't get us to turn on each other. It feels bad. Normal people don't want to make each other feel bad, Mr. Beast. Normal people, the world, Muslims, normal people want to spread kindness and love. They don't want to spread hatred and negativity. I'm not normal. I'm retarded. So
these are the most interesting videos on the internet. Back in 2013, a boat carrying 12 men near Nigeria sunk to the bottom of the ocean. 3 days later, a diving crew was called in to collect the bodies of the men that perished. They were shocked when they saw that one crew member was still alive.
What's that? Okay.
I heard this story too. I watched this one. Yeah. Yep. He stayed alive on a fucking like floating box and shit. Yeah, that was fucking shady, dude. Yeah.
They gave him some scuba gear and were able to safely bring him back to the surface.
Good job, my friend. Well done. You're a survivor.
Yeah, but his coworkers are dead. In a dark hell, he listened to them drown in the darkness and fade and die. So, there you go.
It turns out that these lights were rockets launched by NASA to study solar winds. This is the skull of a woodpecker. What's interesting about this is that their tongue is so long that it actually wraps all the way around their head.
That their tongue actually wraps around the back of their head and goes as far as reaching back into the right nostril. And so here it is in top view, and you can actually see it's really.
Oh, it's disgusting.
There's so many mosquitoes in Russia.
You use the word remarkable. Hell no.
The mosquitoes clump together to make huge tornadoes.
Gross. That's Russia. Okay? You want to live in Russia? You want to go to that place where all those whites get to live like that? You want to live in that white place? No. I want to live in a place that crop dusts and get rid of that. I don't care if you think we're getting gassed by NASA particles or whatever it's called. I don't want to live in the Skeeto tornado. I don't want to live in the Skeetnedo, okay? You want to live where there's Skeetnedos? That's on you, okay? I see why you have to jump from third-story buildings and shit now, so I see why you have to jump over vehicles now. I see. You got to avoid the mosquito tornadoes, dude. That is fucking insane. Gross. You want malaria? Move to Russia.
These people were diving off the coast of Norway when they discovered a giant egg sac.
Yeah,
this
huge
sac
bubble
belongs
penis.
to a squid, and the sac contains thousands of individual baby squid. This is lycopodium powder, which is made from the spores of plants. This powder is so hydrophobic that this person can stick their hand into water and still be completely dry.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Now check out what happens when
seen
I
that.
stick my hand into the lycopodium spores.
What?
Into the water.
Crazy, huh? And then dry
My
again.
hand still comes out dry.
Yeah.
In case you didn't know, toucans have transparent
nuts.
skin that allows you to see their bones and veins.
Okay. Oh, dude, what? Oh, that's crazy. Toucans, y'all are fucking weird, bro.
The U.S.
Why you gotta
Navy
be like
reported
that? He was
themselves
enjoying
shooting
it.
at
That
toucans
toucan
have
loved that shit. He
transparent
thought
skin.
it felt good. Yeah, you can see him just grooving. He's about to fucking half-eye that shit. Yep.
Be seen bouncing way off the water, going in different directions.
Oh, that's Trump murdering the,
Look at him go. Right
the
out
boat
the water
people,
like
right?
that, eh?
Here's what it sounds like when
Yeah, straight out the water like that, eh? Oh, yeah, eh? U.S. Navy. Sounds like Canadians. I don't believe you, U.S. Navy. Shit.
This is how fast a
What was
bubble can
that?
freeze when it is super cold out.
I live in the frozen north. I'm well aware. Yep. No, that's crazy, isn't it?
This person noticed something kind of creepy about this computer camera. For some reason, the camera has the ability to see through plastic. Even
Okay.
though the cover is on, you can see the batteries inside of this remote.
Okay. It's given enough light. I don't not believe that it's a transparent cover.
This is what the inside of an MRI machine looks like.
Or take your necklace off. What? All these tools and shit. You're gonna die.
This person was born with a condition called coloboma. Someone with this condition can normally see just fine, but might have difficulty driving at night.
What? What? What?
The inside of this mushroom turns blue when it becomes exposed to oxygen.
Nice. It's bleeding. In other words. That's crazy, just oxidizing.
This is what the tongue of a cat looks like up close.
Yeah. Very scratchy. How much time are we looking at a cat tongue? Come on now. Yeah.
This is what it looks like when a paper towel absorbs water and space.
Hey, sweet dude. I got no more coffee left.
Almost like you had Jello on your hands or
Ah,
gel
it's
on your
fucking
hand,
weird.
and it'll just stay there.
But it's
Wonderful
water.
moisturizer on your
But it's
hands.
water.
This is what it looks like to run a sprinkler in the snow.
Geyser.
Okay.
Covering the sun.
It's covering the sun.
Whoa.
We have caused an apocalypse.
This is what happens when you remove a balloon from liquid nitrogen.
Okay.
As the gas inside the balloon warms up, the molecules begin to expand again like normal.
Okay. It's a nice sound. Ice on thin balloon
It's possible to create a bridge made of water by using electricity. Scientists are still not entirely sure why water behaves this way.
Straight across that guy. So I'm gonna bring it up, voltage up.
Water. Electricity.
I'll bring the voltage back down.
Water. Why don't
This guy lost one of his
scientists
eyes to
understand
cancer,
that?
but he had a great idea to replace it. He created a custom LED titanium flashlight to put in his head. Some people think this might be dangerous, but he has been wearing this flashlight for 2 years and it
Dude.
never gets hot. This is how small the baby of a sugar glider is when they are
Gross.
just born.
Don't eat it. No. That's crazy, dude. Put it back in its little pouch or whatever, would you? I don't care. I don't care. This is molecules.
Out of individual atoms.
Yeah, this is molecules, right? This is this thing. He's using his penis to.
If you're a beekeeper, you might need to order bees in the mail. This beekeeper ordered some queen bees to place in beehives that don't have any queens.
How the fuck did he get him in the air so clever? It's pretty smart, isn't it?
That's wild.
Here we go. Look at him go.
Oh,
Look at
wild,
him go.
wild, gross, wild.
So how cool is that? He's put him in toilet rolls this time.
I had no idea that white
That's not
onions
cool.
go transparent underwater.
That's kind of cool. I had no idea either.
This is what it's like to release
gonna have
the
to try
anchor on a giant ship.
Dude, no! I'm the guy
This
in
is what it's
white
like
being
to
like,
release
back
the
the
anchor
fuck
on a
up.
giant ship.
Dude, this dude in white's like, oh my god, that is so much like metal. Yeah, the other guy in blue too started yanking on that rope to pull him back real quick. That's fucking crazy, dude.
A fisherman caught a fish and then tried to release it, but it wouldn't swim back down. This is because there was air in the gas bladder of the fish.
Oh yeah, he's
The
gonna
fisherman
die.
helped the fish burp to release the air.
Yeah, you gotta burp him.
Burp it out. Is that better? Now let's see.
Yeah. There you go, buddy.
Oh, look at that. Away he goes.
Here's a really simple but cool science experiment. If you take ice cubes and put them in a glass of veggie oil, you can actually see the ice cubes melt.
Gross. Cool, but gross. Just too much oil in a cup. Okay.
And listening is heightened. He can understand and listen to his phone reading comments at 365 words per minute.
Said, I'm feeling happy today because of two things that happened to me. First thing that happened was that I don't like one of my comments that I wrote you in one of your posts. The other thing is that I have to get reconnected with Wi-Fi that the here, and B, C, helps me to get reconnected. So that's why I'm so happy. I love you, brother Coco. Blue heart. I think I'm unselect.
This is how cuttlefish hypnotize their prey before attacking.
I've seen that. Very cool. So if you ever see that, you're gonna die. You ever swimming around in the ocean? Did you see that shit? No.
The scientists wanted to see how long it would take these ants to solve this puzzle.
Seen it. I don't care. I don't care. A bunch of ants.
Maybe wanted to see if they could break through the Arctic Circle with their
They did.
submarine.
You don't fuck with the ice, said some guy. Oh yeah, you see the whole fucking area move it. Around it and shit. Yeah, that's big. He's just going.
What?
Yeah, he's just going.
This plane doesn't need much space to take off.
It's even got the puddle jumper. There you go.
This person somehow managed to create a fire vortex inside of a bubble.
Professional, do not attempt. Alright, just put some gas in there and shit. Okay. Can I get the fire part? Go. Nice. Does it do like a foof thing at the bottom when it gets... Okay.
I've got a dense gas here. I'm going to breathe it in. We're going to see how it sounds.
This is superhexafluoride, otherwise sometimes known as the deep voice gas.
Okay.
What happens if I breathe in a gas that's even denser? This is the fluoride future of superhexafluoride, deep voice gas.
Shut up. Shut up, dude. I do not believe this. Shut up, dude.
These scientists
That's
took
so
a
dumb.
3,000-year-old mummy to a hospital to scan his throat.
Oh, that's
They wanted
MRI.
to scan his
Okay.
throat because they wanted to learn what this mummy sounded like. For the first time in over 3,000 years, scientists were able to create this one sound of what this person probably sounded like.
Hey guys! Hey guys! Hey!
Sound of what
Hey.
this person probably sounded like.
Hey! It's me.
You can physically see what it sounded like.
It's my
Sound.
former me. They found me.
You can physically see blood pulsing through the body of this microscopic worm.
Gross. I
Drunk
don't
too.
care. Gross.
This is what happens when squirrels eat fermented fruit.
I have my own video of this. We walked into our yard one day and we saw this squirrel chewing on the pumpkin. I walked up to it and he started flipping out. He was like, "Oh, a human!" But he couldn't get away because he was all fucking drunk. So, yeah, it's funny. Poor guy though. Wow. They don't know when to stop.
So I guess
They don't know when to stop. So it's probably good that we interrupted him.
popping a balloon in a nuclear power plant cooling tower sounds like thunder.
Oh!
In case you didn't know,
Cool.
you have two large bones in your forearm. When your palms are facing up, they are perpendicular and don't touch, but when your palms are facing down, the bones cross each other.
Yeah. Right. You guys don't know that shit? That's why when you twist it too hard, it just snaps, just breaks. Yep.
This is the eye of a tuna fish. They have vision that is 20 times better than humans.
Hey.
You can see how the eye acts like a magnifying glass.
Crazy, dude.
And that's why they're so hard to catch, because they can see everything.
Sometimes, if a musician needs to have brain surgery, doctors will have them perform during the procedure. This helps the surgeons know exactly where the main problems are occurring. This is how aquariums
That would make me want to kill myself.
give anesthesia to their fish so that surgery can be safely performed.
What? Shut up! It's just a fish! Okay.
These scientists wanted to observe the aerodynamics of birds by having them fly through soap bubbles.
Fun. Crazy, dude. So they're just
This ape
making
is
these
smart enough
perfect
to know how to
fucking
use a juice box.
death circles as they go. It's beautiful. Okay.
This crab grabbed a jellyfish and then put it on its head to protect itself from predators.
Yeah, they do that. Kind of funny though, huh?
If you take steel wool and burn it, it will gain mass. Steel wool is made of iron. When it burns, it forms iron oxide, which has a greater mass than iron.
Nice and heavy. That's crazy. The camera can't
This
quite
is the saw
capture
that is used to
effect.
cut through bones when performing an autopsy.
Beautiful. Oh, yeah,
The
yeah.
saw is designed so that it can't cut through human skin, but it can cut through bone.
Bone saws ready.
He then demonstrated how the saw works using a bone from a pig.
That's wild. It's like shaving. Why are you so
These two
interested in
ants
that?
somehow have the strength to pull this giant cockroach.
Gross, dude. This is funny, but this is also gross.
Some people have to wait for the bus to get to work, while this guy waits to get on a giant moving ship.
Okay, and... it's going a little slower than that, so... yeah, there you go. Oh, welcome aboard. Time to wake, eh?
These cats all woke up at the same time because they felt an earthquake that was about to hit.
Okay. Because they felt an obvious earthquake that hit at that exact moment. I mean, okay. That's crazy, dude.
This is what it looks like when a snail lays eggs.
Gross. There's a lot of gross shit on today's thing. No, whatever this is, I don't want to do it. What
By
is
having
this?
his plane dive down and spin while trying his best to not lose any water.
Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, please stabilize before you pass the fuck out. He was holding his breath during that, I think.
Mesmerizing waves on their nest when they feel threatened by another animal close by.
Ah, crazy, dude. You wanna touch it? Do you wanna touch it? You get fucking murdered by African bees or whatever the fuck?
This
You
is
wanna
the CN
touch it?
Tower in Toronto, Canada, and it creates what appears to be random colors of
sorry.
light on the side of the building. A photographer cracked the code and discovered that if you take a picture of each line and then stitch them together, they create certain images.
What? Dude, what? That's crazy, dude. That's fucking insane. Okay. Yep. Yep. The heat transfer.
This is
bro.
called Braille screen input, and it makes it possible for someone who is blind to
Did we
text
already
on their
do this?
phone. A combination of the numbers on the screen creates different characters.
Okay. Yep. I
This
read
guy
it as
figured
it
out a
went.
smart way to get
I
rid of
heard it.
bugs.
I used to spell shit like that. I just randomly SPELL things, you know. Kind of obnoxious. I didn't do it for TOO
This
long,
person made a
but, you
platform
know.
game that uses objects from around the room.
UKNOW. Good for them.
Which is basically just a rock that has water that's been trapped inside for millions of years.
What? That's wild, dude. Crack it open. Let's go. Release the, the disease from
Back
blank,
in the
blank years
1960s,
ago, right?
the Lockheed U-2 was an aircraft that the U.S. military used to spy on other nations.
Yes.
The plane flew so high in the sky that it would skim on the edge of space.
That's right.
The pilots had to dress up in gear that resembled an astronaut suit.
Crazy. Beautiful. You don't know we're up here. You don't know we're up here. That's not a step.
Here's an extreme close-up of what getting a tattoo looks like.
Yep. Yep. Sure is.
This person has a school textbook from 1915. A student wrote on the first page, "Look on page 100."
You should be opening it
When you
more
go to
like
page 100, at the top it says,
kind.
"You are a fool for looking." So we almost got pranked by a 12-year-old from over 100 years ago. This is the
Bastard.
kind of intense training that a freediver needs to go through to improve their ability to hold their breath.
That's when I decided I would do a final stroke to end the dive, but it was too late.
Jesus.
I had my first blackout at my first competition.
Yeah, no thanks.
The safety divers quickly did the rescue protocol. Blow, tap, talk. Blow air on the face, tap the cheek,
Wow.
and talk to the diver, which will bring the freediver back to consciousness.
Are you dying? Are you dying? Ha 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 ha. It's like Clav fucking overdosing. This is what you want, swimmers? Oh, you're fine. You're fine. No. She lost 10% of her brain that day.
But this baby was about to crawl down the
me,
stairs.
I'm already like
and
minus
stop
30,
him.
bro. I'm already like, I'm steep, bro. I ain't got no brain left. This baby gonna die? The cat's gonna stop this shit. Cat knows better. Yeah. Yep.
This rare baby zebra was born with spots instead of stripes.
Oh, yeah.
Special.
Yep. That's a thing. Crazy.
A scientist found a silk moth caterpillar that screams every time it is touched.
The fuck? Hey. It's got an attitude,
This
you know?
huge floating bog started to get too close to land, so local boaters came together to push it back into the lake.
What the fuck? That's crazy, dude.
This
I want to say, like, we ain't got no bogs
have
around
an
here,
artificial
dude.
heart placed in his chest. This is what the heartbeat of an artificial heart sounds like.
I mean, I just watched the Red Letter Media thing on Crank and Crank 2, so I know all about that. Whatever. I feel like I've heard this before.
An artist took over 4,000 individual photographs, cut them out by hand, and made a stop-motion animation.
And just
This man
put 'em
is
into
believed to
your
have the largest hands in the
Photoshop.
world. His hand size
just
is
take away
measured
the
at
back
around
and
14.5 inches around.
put him in a line.
This isn't the result of some sort of disease. He was just born with big arms and hands.
Shut up.
I'm not quite sure, but I can do silly things like hide little different things from around the house.
What?
Tomato juice. Put it in my hand and no, I can't see it.
I mean, I got a
people
pretty
don't
big
realize
fucking
it's
hand, but
very
that's
hard to shop for clothes or
not that
shoes.
fucking big, though. Jesus
The horses
Christ,
are nice.
dude.
They're just relaxing to me. Gives me something to do. Gets your minds off stuff.
Oh! You could
That's
KO
when
that
he's
horse in
trying
half a
eye
second,
punching
dude.
machines on animals
Oh,
to
hey,
test
yeah.
the pressure to make sure that they have healthy
I got
eyes.
those. They could do that with me. I got a fucked up eye, so they do the eye pressure. It's just a little. Sometimes it's wind, but sometimes they need an actual like pressure. They feel different too.
This dog has a condition where every time it gets excited, it faints for about a second. The owners checked in with various doctors to see if it was something serious like a seizure, but turns out it's completely harmless. The owners state that their dog is very happy and doesn't seem to be bothered too much by this neurological condition.
Yeah, it's just a thing. Go like sheep. You got the sheep problem. Creepy.
This is a type of cold that I hope I never get to experience.
What? That's just every day up here, brah. Nah. Lake Superior and shit, though? Yeah, easily. During the winter? Easily.
Here's a time-lapse showing how clouds are made.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't like heat, so I feel the opposite of you.
Here's
I
a
don't mind
really
some cold.
creepy bird that sounds exactly like a crying baby.
Hey, this is Nico having a temper tantrum, getting ready for a
Jesus.
show. And now she just said, "Why are you crying?" Nico, are you done?
Why did you
This
teach
is
it
what
that?
I go through every day, and people think I have a crying baby up here. I
Why
will
did
show
you do
It's
that?
really just Nico. Nico.
Why did
This
you do
person
that?
made
Why
a
did you
movie on
teach
their
him that?
fingernail that took 6 months to make.
Gross. I'm just gonna chew my fingernail, huh? What do you think of that? Just scratching your cuticle? This is dumb.
Here's something I discovered yesterday while eating a banana. If you take your finger and push it through the middle like this, you will see that bananas are actually made of 3 separate pieces.
Oh yeah, this is monkey shit. Okay.
Someone found a rare caterpillar that looks like a mossy stick.
That's wild, dude. Wow.
This might look creepy or weird, but this is just a deer with scent glands.
Shut up!
This is how good clams are at cleaning up dirty water.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen this or something. I don't
This
care.
gives the lizards to create its own air bubble to breathe underwater. The bubble moves up and down because the lizard is recycling its oxygen supply. This gives the lizards an ability to hold their breath for over 16 minutes long.
Damn. That's weird, dude. The fuck? It's like some lithium ionosphere. What the fuck is this? Wireless disabled.
These bees work together to open up a bottle of soda.
Shut up, what? Oh, you have it on there so loose.
This is what a marriage market looks like in China. You can walk right in and look for someone that might be your potential husband or wife.
Dude.
These men approach these 2 women and are trying to convince them that they are the perfect match.
This is wild, dude.
This is a blind hunters use to hide from animals, and this is what they look like from the inside.
I watched that Steve guy camping one like a week ago or whatever. Yeah, we already know. And you can pop down the top. It's got little
Firefighters
fucking...
in Croatia were watching a crucial penalty shot when they were called to respond to an emergency.
This guy. Yeah, yay! Ik me over.
These chickens are worth about $5,000.
What?
They are completely black. Even their internal organs are black.
What?
They have a dominant gene that causes hyperpigmentation.
Hella dominant, bro. That's fucking sweet. That's cool. I want to be a Blicken, dude. I want to be a Blicken.
If you eat an onion in the winter, there's a very good chance that onion is several months old. The best onions can only be grown in the northern hemisphere during the summer. As a result, farmers need to save a large amount of onions so that consumers can eat them during the winter.
That's fucking crazy, isn't it?
In case you didn't know, this is how deaf people wake up in the morning since they can't hear their alarm clock.
You can connect your phone, and there's a motion button, but I don't have that one set up.
Okay.
So this, it vibrates the whole bed for us to know, okay, time to wake up.
I was like,
And
what
there's
is it? Is
light
it like a thing that
flashing,
just
too.
punches you, or? That would do it, right?
That is the end of this video. We hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon.
The scariest
Hello everyone,
on-hold
this is
music
your
ever.
Daily Dose of Internet. Is this a cursed pizza company?
What is that? It's muted.
This grandma's locked in.
Oh yeah, Pokemon Go.
When
Dude,
spoiling
yes.
a hamster goes wrong.
She's getting a Giratina or some shit. She was fucking getting a legendary, dude.
Really picky hamster. At the pet store, they were only feeding him this, but now I have a whole bunch of stuff, and he's kicked out all the food he doesn't like, and he's just eating like these little seeds.
Yeah, yeah.
Work smarter, not
My dove used to do that. We used to get him the mix, but he'd only eat the little white millets out of there. So it's like, just get him a whole bag of that shit then.
Not harder.
You know?
My wife told me to watch the baby clean up the house, so...
That's
This
great. Here
underwater
comes.
dancing is
Okay.
beautiful to watch.
Oh, I thought it was the scariest hold music. Not stuff where people are risking their lives to
Why did the capybara
dance
cross
in
the
front
road?
of you while you're eating or whatever. To make traffic go, aww. Okay. And then all of a sudden, a little shit on a bike just came by and ran right over the fucking spine of 3 of them. Hello everyone and welcome to Kabuki in Depth. Today we have a look at a fascinating show which has taken place this month in one of Japan's oldest theaters. The Kanamaruza, the oldest surviving kabuki theater built in 1895, was it? Remains a magical performing space since the Edo period, a treasure for actors and audiences alike. And every year, since it reopened after the pandemic, we have been covering its annual kabuki performances. That we have. Held there every April by a changing roster of pirates. In 2024, there's a troupe led by Matsuo Shumei. I'm not doing this whole thing, though. I have to, like, slow it down to actually read this shit. Nakamura, Bando, and Bando, and Bando. Onagata Bando Shingo in the beloved dance Sugi Musume. As you know, in modern times, this has been a specialty of living national treasure Bando Kamarutsu, who has created his own personal staging for the dance. I remember hearing that it was going to be like some big thing. A few other actors have learned this piece directly from him. That's nice. And notably Onoe Kikugo and Nakamura Shichinosuke II. But as we investigated in detail in a video a couple of years ago, there is an alternative approach to Sagui Matsue, the older version, transmitted danced by the great Nakamura Otaemon, and more recently Nakamura Fusuke, the 9th. Many years have passed since this version was last seen, and considering the current state of the Narikomaya, but somewhat surprisingly, Bando Shingo, who belongs to the Yamatoya Guild, the same as decided to bring it back for his performance for the Kanamaruza. Besides the artistic importance of reviving this tradition, the choice of the choreography is no doubt quite fitting for the old-fashioned atmosphere of this Edo period theater. Fucking beautiful, dude. All that shit flying around. Fucking. Anyways, this is fantastic. We did cover this. We did talk about that though, long time ago. You remember? Remember when we were watching that? And they were like, he's created his own version. He's going to be performing it later. He did. Cool. Is it going over well? I don't know. I think it's yes. And then he taught it to other people too. So time is a passing, folks. We are part of it. My ears are already folded. Okay. All right, I already had this pulled up. Now, this means we're getting towards the end of my show. I wish of to be done. I think this is a good overall. Did a little splash here, did a little splash there. I think we had some fun covering whatever the fuck we were covering. So now we're going to watch this beautiful fucking goddess, this stuffertunia of my everything, my heart, my I don't even know what to call her anymore. It's pure goddess. This fucking overflowing queen. Jesus.
Heyo, it's Steffi, and I'm going to be having so much cheesecake. I am absolutely addicted to cheesecake at the moment. I cannot stop eating it. And I thought I might as well make a video.
Dude.
Yummy. I'm going to take a big bite of this one first because it looks so good.
Oh.
Chocolate flavour, of course.
Yuck.
Mm.
Not a fan of chocolate.
Mmm. They're yummy.
And chocolate cheesecake's probably pretty fucking good though, but
that's good.
It can go south pretty quick.
I also have some Vimto.
Vimto.
This one is the lemon cheesecake. So I have lemon, raspberry, chocolate, vanilla, and salted caramel. And
oh, that's what that one is? Oh, yeah.
On Patreon.
Okay. You're going to pound down the raspberry, though? I'm happy about that. That's nice. A little happy dance for your food?
Is the best.
Yeah.
I love cheesecake so much.
I love cheesecake so much.
I love the cheesecake.
I can hear it in your throat. You stuffers.
I think this dress hides my fat really well.
I think it does too. I like the pluff. Yeah. You trying to hide the fat though, or you trying to embrace it?
Let's see if this tastes good.
Vimto. Never even heard of that shit.
It is okay.
I feel like I might have heard the word before, but yeah, water. I mean, you're eating like thick abomination. You need something to wash that down. It should just be milk. You should just have a bunch of fucking milk. Maybe some 2% or something, you know, whole milk. Right?
Sometimes I eat so much that I forget to breathe. And then I need like a little breather in the end.
That's great. Yes. That's okay. I'll unplug your nose when it's important. Okay, when I see you choking, I'll unplug your nose.
Yummy.
Don't worry. Yeah. I'll be nice to you, okay? Don't worry, Stuffy. I'm kidding. Shut up. I'll unplug your nose occasionally, Stuffy. Don't worry. Fucking plump. Fucking... Dude. We miss your little quips in there, too. I'd stay a little longer, but I've already pushed down like 3 or 4 yawns. So, you're welcome. It's when my nose flares a little. I'm pushing down a yawn. I'm denying a yawn. My face is very readable, isn't it? You're welcome.
This is tasty.
They used to say I had a form of Tourette's or some shit, but it's not Tourette's, it's expressions that come with the eyebrows. You can kind of see Asmongold do the same thing, but he actually does have Tourette's, so it's entirely different. His little quips aren't really controllable, and he tends to, like, do, like, the wave out of nowhere with him. He does, like, weird wave patterns and shit. That's a little different. Oh, that was loose skin. Did you see the skin that I dredged up and then fucking fell off my, like an old man with dry skin? Did you see that old man dry skin eyebrow shit? Wow. Those are done. You already did it. I could smash out definitely one of these with no problem, no guilt, just fine in my belly, right? I thought they were a little deeper than that, but
extra bits on Patreon.
Okay. Yeah, I'll leave in the corners and a little bit of, because it's supposed to be half and half. Patreon, half here. So she's trying to save a little bit more for that Patreon folks, you know, and I don't blame her. Stuffy. You're so fat. You're so fat, Stuffy. You're so big. You're so beautiful. You're a big, beautiful thing. You look at you. You're a big, beautiful woman. You're a big, fatty, fuck. You're gonna die? I'll feel bad when you die. Are you gonna die? Are you so fat? Are you so fat? You're gonna die, little stuffy. Little stuffy. Is this you're a goth girl, right? And this is your form of like self-abuse? Oh yeah. You nasty bitch. You nasty bitch. Love her. So like I said, the chocolate can be too much. We're seeing that now. It's too much richness and too much sugar, and it'll like tickle your throat as it goes down because it's chocolate. It's got this like aphrodisiac bullshit quality to it where it like it hits your senses different on the way down. Yeah. It's really dense too compared to a lot of shit. And you're talking cheesecake, which is normally light and fluffy, and like chocolate is the opposite of that. Very dense, very weighted. You can do it. You can do it. Come on, Stuffy. Struggling with the chocolate. The chocolate must taste how I thought it did initially. A little bit more fudge-like, a little bit more too sweet. Maybe even a little like high sugar over actual chocolate taste.
Oh.
Slightly artificial, in other words.
Okay.
Okay, Stuffy. You don't need to do another one for me.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just being silly. I'm gonna pop this in my mouth.
Come on. If even a little bite triggers that too, she's not in a good spot with this one. Extra chewing. Yeah, you're even like... you're covering it up. Okay, I don't think that chocolate tastes very good.
Alright, well...
Okay.
I've had 2.5 cheesecakes. I'm gonna have the other 2.5 on Patreon.
Okay. You're such a fucking queen. Look at you. Hit that circle, baby. Yeah, hit that circle. Yeah, honey. Yeah. There you go. This biscuit. Do you guys call everything biscuits? That's fascinating. Fucking Euro. Fucking Brits. So she's an actual Euro trash British person. See that? See? Yeah. She needs to buy a dog. Okay? She needs to buy a big, scary dog. They're coming for you. Yeah. I'm kidding. They're coming for you. Stuffy, run! Dude. That's so gross. It's so gross, Stuffy. She's gonna present. Did you see it?
Okay.
I pushed down a yawn. You didn't see it.
I'm gonna have the rest of this on Patreon.
Okay. I'm gonna go to fuck to sleep.
I am feeling full, but I am addicted to cheesecake, so I'm gonna finish it.
Okay.
And yeah.
I believe you. Okay.
If you like the video, then like the video. If you want to see more, then subscribe.
I always want to see more.
Well, my tummy feels full.
Yeah. Okay. That's it. I couldn't stop that one. We got to get the fuck out. So, you have to be kidding me. This is the best channel on YouTube. I love Stuffy. I love everything she does. I'm surprised it hasn't... I don't know why it doesn't keep my, like, viewing progress, you know? Because I've seen all this shit. I fucking love this bitch. Love this bitch. God, you're so fat. Oh, you're so fucking fat. Anyways, I think we're going to hack the Pentagon. And, I'm kidding. And, I think we're done. I think that was today's show. Did you guys enjoy today's show? No. I've heard a resounding no. Why not? What did I... You're saying I'm stupid? And... What? You said I'm a racist? No, I just hate a religion. I didn't say anything about the people. I did say mudblood, you're right. But it is what it is. That's a cool name we can call people now, right? Right? Mudblood? It's like a Harry Potter thing, right? So maybe you just need to get over it, bro. Maybe you need to get the fuck over it. Hogwarts 2 is coming out. You gonna buy it? Or are you gonna associate it with your genitalia like everything else? It's not about you. It's definitely not about what's in your pants. And it's definitely not about your stupid fucking chosen religion or your other chosen minorities that you want to be a part of. So get over yourself, like I've been taught to as a middle-aged white male. Feminine too. I've been told a lot of things, and I just got to get the fuck over it. So maybe you need to get the fuck over it. That's it, honey. Okay, you sensitive bitch. So this is the most male I've looked in a long time. I'm actually wearing straight up pants at the moment. No, I'm a lying liar. I have a skirt on right now even. You want to see it? Here. I'll show it to you, okay. It's my purple skirt. It hides my fat pretty well. Stuffy. It hides my fat. It's whatever. See? I was doing laundry. I'd rather wear a kilt. Maybe it's the Irishman in me, you know? Maybe it's the it in me. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to leave. And I'm going to go have a life. And you are going to denounce the Hadiths. No? I tried. You know, I tried. So from the bottom of my heart, get over it. You're not special other than you can make your own God, your own religion, etc. Just as he was saying, there's 4,999 other fucking religions out there, and they're all wrong. You're all wrong and dumb. You can look at the goodness that the Jesus character stood for. You can look at the goodness that any morals predispose on your life. You can look at the pleasantness of your next door neighbor giving you a sucker every time that you suck her nipple. You can, I'm just bullshitting. You can fuck off. And you can fuck yourself. And that's it. And you can go to fucking hell. And that's it. And you can go take care of yourself. And go take a shower. And, because I did when I started this. Oh, I don't need these on anymore. Oh, shit, thank God. Oh, I hate those fucking headphones. Oh. I want some Sony around the neck ones because they're my favorite style of headphones. They're non-intrusive. That's it though. Okay, so we're going to play you out a bit. I wanted to do some random plinking. And damned if we ain't going to do some random plinking. So consider this the credits scrolling for today's show. Brought to you by this many retards. Okay? It's actually listing all of the pedophiles in the Muslim religion. So this will be going for like the next 4 days or something. So... Alright. Oh, it's it. Aisha. There we went. Did you see it? Ah, fuck, man. You missed it. Well, that was the proof right there. Yeah, that was the proof. Oh, there it goes again. Shit, you don't see it? Ah, damn it. You really got to pay attention more in life, you know? Oh, it's Aisha again. You see it right there. Did you see it? I almost got that. Okay, I could almost see more details. I saw like, what does it say? Like Gershwin or something? So Gershwin, what does that mean to you? What does that mean to you? I'm kidding. What does that mean to you, Gershwin? Or are you saying that the legendary Hollywood folks are the exact same as the legendary Muslim folks? No, we're not saying that. We're not saying that the worldwide pedo cabal is all under the same umbrella. Ha ha ha. No, we're not saying that. Eat babies. There it went. You see it? It said eat babies. Yeah. Eat babies. It's right there. It says fucklin. Okay? It says fucklin. Alright? It's eating babies. Fucklin. That must be a popular name over there. Huh. Oh no, that's their word for eating a child. Oh, it's called fucklin in their religion? I have no idea. Hi. I was just fucking around. You like those farts? That's it. I'm going. Have a good one. Good night. Take care of yourself. Don't be a bitch like me. Whatever the fuck else you need to hear to feel more complete in your life. What does that little voice in your head say? Does it say, kill people? Does it say, murder everyone, kill them all, kill them all? Don't listen to that. Don't listen to the voice in your head that says kill everybody. You're crazy. You're fucking crazy, man. You're fucking crazy, dude. No, don't do that. You're gonna fucking tip, bro. So, you are an idiot. You are a god. You are nothing. You are a universe creator. You are star stuff. As Monsieur Kyle would call us. He would call us star stuff, eh? Yes, Carl Sagan. You do not know the Mr. Sagan man. The sun man himself, eh? You do not know about his wondrous portrayals of humanity as God in the clouds, as a God in the sky. Is there God in your heart? Great. That's all that really matters. Just be good, you know? You don't need no fucking Allah, less law, nothing law. You don't need none of that shit. You don't need no God. You just need a dog